Welcome. 1 second. 1 second. That's what we're doing again. That must have been an AI generated little story. What? I'm here. Welcome, Foster. Welcome. Some of the things that pass by as I try to get to my video on YouTube. it's like, man. Okay, come on. There we go. Nothing's cooperating with me today, but welcome, Farseer. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We are. I am tired. I had to get up early. Chili cook-off was great. I didn't win anything, but I didn't expect to. I was just kind of playing it safe and just wanted to bring some chili just to kind of participate and have enough for everybody. It was more than enough. There was a lot more entries than I thought there were going to be. Plus, the one who won, he's one of the guys from my church. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that stiff a competition, but I'm glad I waited. Because I'm glad so I could see like what next time around what I would rather do with my recipe to take more chances and try to make it, good, still delicious, but also stand out. Just like the his was. My brain was like, man. That was great. Unfortunately, I could never race Tam King because Sealy relayed your message to me after my C+ horses joined the farm. Well, yep, that sucks. That's why my recommendation for anybody who starts in this game, just so you always have a fallback. You don't have to keep all of them, but keep one of each type, right? Like one of sprint, 1 mile, 1 dirt, and then pretty much that's all you need. The rest, yeah, you can completely send them out to the other pastures and make money and stars off of them. But welcome. Oh yeah, we gotta finish our career. I forgot we didn't finish our career. Event has ended. The Uma quest is over. Do we have any more tokens? We have 119. Let's go ahead and do this at the beginning. So we can roll the rest of our tokens, see what we get. We need pink shoes. Come on, gold chip. Give me the pink shoes. Yes! Beautiful. Alright, 150 carats. Got another version of her, good, and that means we can at least make it a little higher. Bingo goods! Alright. Oh, okay, that's good actually. Okay. Come on. Get something different every time. Come on, gold ship. Okay. Something different every time. Something different every time. That was not something different. Come on. You can do it. Dang it. Actually, don't think we have enough now. Okay, so yeah, there's 5 things on the card. We only have 4 more rolls. Sadly, we can't finish this card. So we got as much as we could. It'll be like an uncapped 2 rank, the gold chip card now. I at least got one line of bingo, got some more friendship points. Yeah, we won't get it on 3 more rolls though, there's 4 items. Even if we got something different every time, which we did not. Alright, yeah, she's just trolling. Okay, that was at least something different. Gets me another two line bingo. but yeah. Alright, that's it for a bingo. Sadly, I never reached fully that. I assume our points are locked in place, but we'll finish our campaign and see what happens. I see they talked you into spending carrots instead of saving for vodka. We'll have enough for vodka by the time she comes out. Because I have a plan on how to earn a bunch more back anyway. It's something haven't got to do yet. That I have a lot of missions that give me carrots. That I haven't done. And it's gonna easily get us another, probably 2 10 rolls along with me playing in the background. We'll have another 2 10 rolls by the time vodka gets here. I am in this situation, probably in the next 2 10 rolls for vodka. We're probably gonna spend it only on the support cards. Unless we get her in the first roll. Like if we get her in the first 10 roll, then I'll use the other one on an Umamusume roll and see what happens there. But if we don't, we have to use both on the support card area. I just need support cards at this point anyways. I think I've got enough Uma for the moment. I do hate that I have very little Mile and Dirt horses. I have some that are in there, but I haven't got to play them yet, though, too. So that's also why I'm not too worried. Dirt's the only one that's really lacking officially. Like, even with horses I haven't... Like, I only have 2. Pasa, Haru. Without the Taiki, I have no other alternatives right now. So that is the weakest department at the moment. So far. So I have more than enough Umas. I just need support cards. That's kind of where I'm starting to get to. I think we're at a point that, as much as the only thing I'm really rolling for, because here's the funny thing. Even though what's her name? Fuji Kaseki. Let's see. Yeah, Fuji Kaseki. Even though it would be cool to have her just as an extra Uma, I'm not rolling her banner to get her. I'm just rolling her banner because her banner is just the cooler banner right now. But, to be fair, I want Taiki Shuttle. Like, I want Taiki. I want that to be what gets pulled as a 3-star. So I can finish my dirt ranking and have an official true Red Queen to head up the top of my team trials. Then after that, we're set for a while, at least for a main team. And then we can kind of do the rest for just checking out the characters and building up more stats in the background. But let's load back up our campaign. We're like right there at the end, I think. But support cards are pretty big, importantly, to me now at this point, compared to Uma. Like, I've realized here's the thing. I have at least 2 dirt horses, even though I'm not a fan of both of them. I at least have 2. I have only 1, and I didn't realize this until we were doing stamina cards. Besides Gold Ship, I only have 1 other stamina card besides her. So when I'm running a speed card with Gold Ship, as you know, I can't run the Gold Ship stamina card. So let's say I need 2 stamina. I no longer can do that. So I'm like, uh-oh, that's a problem. And so I'm like, okay, so my only way to fix this is we need a buttload of support cards now. So I need to try. We're going to be focusing support cards in the next, when I earn up my next 2 10 rolls. So where are we at? We're at the top 3 of the Takarazuka. Oh yeah, what was my prediction for this race? Oh yeah, right. It's actually pretty good except for guts. Surprisingly. Yeah, these are insane. Guess this map is a bit gutsy. 304. What did I need to remind myself. Oh, you have Night Owl. I need to get rid of that on this next end term. Yeah, I didn't give you that many skills yet because I've been giving you really good ones. I've been giving you... Oh, I see what I did. What course is this? What is this size of this course? It's a medium. So let's do what I've been doing so far to keep her fast enough. Where is my medium straight away? Boop. Okay. Is there any balloons? That's a... Oh, wait. Small briefer. Let's go ahead and get that. We're gonna start getting some skills now because she needs it. We need to set her up just in case she hits a wall. But that one extra blue is just for reserve on a longer course, other than a medium. Because what is this medium? Is it breaching the maximum? No, it's a shorter one. It's closer to like a mile rather than a long, so it's okay. Then we should be completely fine. But this will be a C soon enough, and I need to hit the gas on this power right here because I realize this has gotten a little further behind than I'd like. This is a whole grade difference to here. I got a little ampy on the speed, and hey, it's gotten her through so far, so it might have been something I was missing for her. Alright, let's do it. Go, Solid! Welcome, welcome! Welcome, Solid. I mean, I'll admit, we did get into some disagreements back in the day. I'll admit that, but I mean, I've never said bad things since then. That was just because of some things that I can't discuss it on stream, but that I kind of disagree with in some certain things. But I have nothing against you as a person, big guy. Also, welcome. Acceleration skills are good for lates. Yeah, they are. They very much are. She's number 2 favorite. Okay, that's not comforting. But skills might save us on this. And I don't believe you're a bad person. Yeah, either big guy is. I never said that. And also anything that I might have said like ill will as well, because during that time was also my life as well. I also apologize for that as well, because sometimes even if it's trying to bring it from a place of the heart, sometimes I also punch a little hard. Let's put it that way. I don't control certain things, so. That is on me of that. Think of it as an electricity. A late start. Think of it as an electricity powering the rails of a railgun. That's not a good point. That is a very I'll look to see what we have. Do we have any acceleration skills in this room? Whoa. She's already using her ult? She hasn't been using it so far. That's a little worrisome that she gassed out and needed a little energy right there. But it said she had a decent advantage in it. Probably the late start. So she had to burn a lot of energy to catch up. That is a good point though, and I wonder in theory, does that mean if I give her more acceleration, does she also burn less energy, even on a late start? that would work. Would that conserve on her gas tank? Essentially, if you're looking at like a car, although I don't think she's kind of stuck right now. Come on, there we go. She just pulled a little bit more energy up. Come on, Grass Wonder. Focusing on her, so she must be trying. Also, apparently, I don't know if she'll make it. Oh, she activated medium straightaways. Oh! Oh, if she had done that sooner. Late starts no matter what, unless you have focus or concentration. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. My brain. Took me a second. I'm a little slow after eating all the chili from church today. But, that is true. I guess that does make sense. As far, did we qualify? We made second. So yeah, we didn't win, but we qualified. It's not great. In NASCAR terms, that's pretty depressing. But, you know. Alright. First, okay, but that's a G2. She'll absolutely destroy that. Let's see. I didn't rest. I didn't realize it was almost July. I was so focused on making sure she did good in that race. Well, we have to waste one day. Okay, so... wait, did she... oh, right, you can't go to the... also, something else I realized. Don't let any, negative, where is it? Here. Night Owl. Don't let any negative, perks, like, stay with you until summer if they're really bad. Night Owl's bad. Because it causes you... that's why I've been losing less sleep. I forgot she had that for way too long. That was on me on that one. But, Night Owl's not really bad for the beach too much. It did cost us a little energy here when she took a rest. But comparatively, there are some other ones like Practice Pour and all that. That can really hurt you on the beach. So try to get rid of those because you're not allowed to go to the infirmary while you're on the beach. And I didn't know that until I paid attention this time around. Because you'll note, I have a debuff, which is what you go to the infirmary to fix. But you'll notice it's blanked out. They don't let you use this at all during the summer. And I'm like, so good to know. Power. We only care about power right now. Because if we don't catch it up to our speed, she is going to have an issue. Luckily... she's got a G2 in between her and the next race. Yeah, we're not doing that. Like, it's like, do speed! I'm like, I have enough speed for now. I love to get some more speed, go faster, but not in this case. She's gonna end up crashing into a wall. She has no power to turn. What the heck just happened? Did you just lose me some stats? Alright, go and do the infirmary on your last day, because I need you to get rid of that. Thank you. Because this G2 should be easy. I can't do the other one. That puts her mood down very badly if I do the other one. We can't have no mood downs right now. Alright, this should be pretty simple. I mean, that's a G2. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Yeah, slow metabolism on beach days still haunts me to this day. Yeah, that would be the worst, because that's why I said, like, since you can't go to the infirmary, even if it wasted a day on the beach, right, that would be okay. But you can't go to the infirmary at all during beach day, which gets you more points during training. Somehow. But, if you keep that and you forget and it goes to July, well, I hope you don't want no speed during this summer. I hope you're not trying to get faster. Cause it ain't happening.
晴れ渡る空の下行われる東京レース場芝1800毎日王冠17人の馬娘たちが挑みます。人気と実力を兼ね備えたエルコンドルパサー、今日は3番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。サイレンス鈴鹿、威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘。グランプリ馬娘グラスワンダー1番人気です。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタート。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いはサイレンス鈴鹿6番11番、これから第2コーナーへかかっていきます。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気グラスワンダー、サイレンス鈴鹿快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿、安心で飛ばしていきます。来たれ癒しの力。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは9番、第2コーナーを抜け向こう正面に入った。さあ激しい先行争いで前に出たのはサイレンス鈴鹿グラスワンダー。
Did she just rush? Wait, she didn't have a late start, right? I know she just rushed though. I mean, she's too confident. She's getting ahead of herself. So I can beat them all. I don't care if I rush. I'm still destroyed. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, you are, but still. Hey, we'll see. You keep getting boxed in. And lately on me, so. Those grass Wonderous seem to be cursed. At that point, you don't need speed anymore. That's true. But I still think that that's, like, if it had happened this summer, let's say I'd had so slow metabolism for that summer, right? Even though we didn't get lucky with any power cards coming up that we have. We have 2 of them, and yet I have had not a single rainbow in power yet, and I'm pretty sure that one of them is orange. Maybe they've just been unlucky and not been coming up. Also, she won, even though she rushed. But I figured that she put. You see how close that was? Oh, Geary Cap was right there. So I'm like, oh yeah, you almost cost a GT race there, and you had to win that one. She had to come in first. So. At least she's made it to Platinum, although I've had Grass Wonders make it this far just for it to fail on the first final, on the qualifier. And if this power don't get up there, it might happen again. Because this is the Armaki, and we only got 1 turn? 4 turns. Oh, what is this? If it's power, I don't care. Okay, yeah, unless it's power, we need energy. So, yeah, now she doesn't have Night Owl, but she's also rolling mood downs constantly right now. What is happening? Girl, stop doing this. I swear she likes to sabotage her own careers. Yeah, see, orange. Okay, so yeah. Agnes Digital has yet, not even a single time, given me a friendship training here for some reason. And neither is Baiwa. Hayahide or Agnes has given me nothing here. This button is the only button that's friendship the entire game. And remember, we have 2 power cards. And 2 speed cards. So these 2 should be just as common as these 2, realistically. Because they have the most out here. Most chances. What? Oh yeah. Well, hey, at least we can max out what's it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Finally, look, they heard me say it. See, I swear in this game, the Uma are like, they're hard-headed on themselves, and they really prefer when you're a little bit more hardcore toward and how you handle them. And I'm like, all right, fine. almost there, but we're one turn away. It is definitely not gonna make it. It went up to a C plus at least, but it needs to be a B. Oh, it's not enough. It's not for a 19% failure. No, that might give me another condition I don't need. Could do that. Level up Baiwa. Get a little energy back preemptively. Problem is, I think we need the rest. We'll go on recreation. Okay, what do you think, chat? Recreation or rest? Give her more energy, or try to get that mood up to increase performance on the track? Because we might be in trouble. She kind of rolled so many back-to-back kind of negatives back there. She might be already kind of running off the road. She always does it right at the end when she's going to become a B rank, but never fully makes it. Because if I can get that B, that to a B, and stamina to a C plus, at least, and maybe get D to a D plus, that's probably a B, at least a low level B. She always stops just short and ends up with being a C or C plus, most likely C plus. Wait, well, slow metabolism on. Oh wait, slow metabolism in the middle of a Bakushin career doesn't haunt me. Yes, that's like her kryptonite, right? Like Superman has that one weakness. Bakushin is also the same. Her one weakness is slow metabolism. The moment it happens, she's absolutely gone. You have to either you have to spend the turns to get rid of it. If you don't, you just ruin her entire career with that one little chance. Because she is all speed. Since she's a sprinter anyway, she don't have to worry about stamina. Don't have to do too much power because I think she runs towards the front, right? I can't remember what she is, style-wise. But either way, because sprints are so short, she really just needs the speed and the ability to get up there and boom, 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 done, 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 and stay up there. But if she can't get the speed, this is why Vodka and Pasa are the best power cards, because they always trigger on a Narita Brian. I'm like, oh, nice. That's why I don't have either of those. I don't have Pasas, and I definitely don't have Vodkas yet. We're definitely gonna get Vodkas and try to get hers. Pasa, I don't have hers at all. Is she one of the story cards that I haven't claimed yet? I do need to go through and see who's missing in that, so I can know who I need to get next, besides Vodka. Let's see. I think we're going to... We're only going to have one turn. I can't remember, I think it's only like one turn in between the finals, the Armeikian and the qualifier. We're gonna go recreation. Yes, it went straight to great. Claw machine, okay. Nope, there's a grass wonder in there. Yes. Yeah, perfect. Oh. Perfect. Speed up. Alright, Pasa. Oh, she leaned. I'm probably gonna lose her. Oh. Nope, got her. Oh, I forgot how fast the last one is. That's definitely missing. Yep. Oh well. We got 2 prizes. Sometimes you get lucky and a bunch will be attached. I've had that happen before. Oh wow, she got straightaway recovery.
追い風に帆を上げて勝利をいただきましょう。
McQueen and Rice Shower are stamina cards. Winning Ticket got a power card for her third story episode. Ah, okay.
いつも冷静にと心がけていますが、抑えきれぬたけりもあります。でも本番までは
Alright.
隠しておきますね。
What is this? Is it a long? Isn't the key in a long or is it a medium? It's a long, so we need the other yellow skill now. The one that's improving our long speed. We're kind of creating a utility version of her, basically. That. Plus now she'll also have that extra blue to give her enough energy.
力が溢れていて平常心を保つのが難しいくらいです。
And then one thing I want to check for after this, because those are acceleration, aren't they, or are they not? They're velocity. See, we need acceleration next. We're that one. Can I get one that's moderate? I mean, no, I don't think I have one that's moderate. That's velocity, velocity. Velocity, velocity, velocity. Velocity. Field of view. Yeah, so Slick Surge is the only one that's more likely to guarantee. It won't be a big boost, but I think we're going to try to save up for this. Probably should have got that first, but we didn't have enough to buy that. If she makes it far enough, she'll get it either way, because then she'll guarantee that she's worthy of being my new long trainer for helping me train longs and lates when it comes to stamina builds and things like railgun builds. So, okay, let's see what happens. She has to win. Gotta complete McQueen and Rice Shower first, okay. She's number 3 favorite. That is at least comfort. That means she has a very decent chance to win this race if she does good.
年末の中山で争われる夢のグランプリ有馬記念。あなたの夢、私の夢は叶うのか。さあ、1番人気の紹介です。スペシャルウィーク2番人気を紹介しましょう。成田ブライアン、前年の覇者グラスワンダー、現在3番人気。実力は間違いなく上位です。場を持して連覇に挑みます。各馬娘、ゲートに入って体勢整いました。さあ、ゲートが開いた。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気スペシャルウィーク4番快調に飛ばしていきます。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。先頭は4番単身で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は当選ジョーダン、さらには成田ブライアン、そしてその外13番内から行くスーパークリーク。ここまでが先頭集団。1周目の直線、スタンドの大歓声に迎えられながら
She's definitely putting up a fight right now. She's in the lead of lates right now at the
このまま
moment.
リードすることができるか。グラスワンダー
冷静さを取り戻せるといいのです
Shouldn't
が
have said anything. She got too embarrassed. She was like, man, let's go. And she rushed.
そしてその後方にはスーパークリーク。さあ、1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていくウマ娘たち。依然先頭は
She was doing so
成
good.
田ブライアン。
Look, now she's in 7th because whatever that was behind her passed her. Now she's burned out energy. See, look at her. No, look how far she fell back. She had to re-gas back up. That killed her energy. It was too soon, Wonder. Too soon. You were doing so good. Dang. I swear, she's her own worst enemy. I did jinx it. You're 100% right. I 100% jinxed it. 100% right. Hopefully she'll find a gap and get that gas pedal. She is pushing hard now again. This is why it's a good thing her ult is one of the stamina ults like Super Creeks is too. Alright. If we can get hers done quick enough, we were supposed to do Super Creeks today. That's who we were supposed to do. But problem is, if she don't win, this don't count. We have to retry it. She's speeding up. Ah, but not enough. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna get in there retry. So do not rush. You probably had that until you did that. If she would have been so far up that once the gas pedal was pressed, she would have caught up with. I didn't see who won actually. I kind of forgot. I think it was Special Week. Whoever was in front, she would have caught up with her and actually passed her. Instead, now she's top 4. Or top 5 on a mission you have to get first. Right, come on. You can do it. Power believe. Don't believe in the power. What made me bring out the Vermsey? That sounds terrible. I was gonna say Virgil mixed with Ramsey, but then I went, that sounds terrible, the Vermsey.
あなたの夢、私の夢は叶うのか。現在1番人気はスペシャルウィーク、続く2番人気はラリタ・ブライアン、天然の覇者グラスワンダー、3番人気です。下克上は起こりうるのか。魔を持して連覇に挑みます。各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
I'm trying to make a max speed Kuren-chan, but the game keeps giving me stamina. I mean, there's no guarantee even if she does make it, she's gonna get the right sparks. And I've tried this 4 times. Well, actually, this will be the 5th, right? This is the 5th one. But I've tried this 4 times. Most of them I've deleted. 2 of them I kept. Out of all the, not including this one, the 4 I've done. The others, I deleted because I was like, she would not even bother it. Some of them I'm like that now, where if it just feels like it's already just too terrible and there's no point in finishing it. Well, now, if I know it'll still meet the standards of like the trading post, and I can use her to get some like, or use her to get some stars for herself and stuff like that, sure. But if I'm gonna do that, I'm probably gonna use the horse I need the stars the most for. So right now, let's say the requirements were such and such for the one that gives you stars right now, whatever it may be today, I haven't checked. I would use Pasa right now to do that, and Haru. Because the reason why I would want to get them in the trading post is because I'd want to make a 3-star version of both of them for now, since I don't have them for dirt. She might be stuck. She's getting some really bad luck in this race, but we'll see. Okay, she's preparing to launch. I mean, yeah. Ooh, I don't think it's still gonna be enough. Special Week Show has such a big lead. Nah, she's not even gonna get gold. She got 3rd. I wonder if we should switch her to. I wonder if we should switch her to pace for this one. see how many retries we have left.
2着はゴールドシップ、3着はグラスワ
She's
ンダ
not a
ー。
legacy, she's a team trial horse.
まだまだ
Oh, you're trying to get her just for team trials? Oh, well then it's a little easier if that's the case. If you're just trying to build something for team trials, it's a lot easier. Alright, we're gonna do...
注目の3番人気11番グラスワンダー。
キラリと光るものを持っている私一押しの馬娘ですね。この子の鋭い差し足が炸裂するか。
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one more late. She gets one more try on late. If she fails this one with the last try we have, we're gonna switch her to pace. I don't like to do that with this build, but some of these races are weird for her, it seems. Where she just either gets bogged down way too much, and that's because the power's not a B. If the power had made it to a B already, she probably wouldn't have this issue right now. There's a lot of like really strong horses on this track right now with her, or Umas. She must be just getting blockaded again, is what I'm assuming. So if this happens guaranteed again, then this isn't random, it's something that's strategically keeping her out. So we're going to try to put her in front of it, in theory, on the final try if this don't make it. Funny enough though, if she does this, and once again we have no retries for the early final.
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。期待通りの結果
I do wonder if she's almost like for this version of her, I have to kind of pay attention to like maybe the other horse's powers. Maybe I should look through the roster. You see how easily she just got shoved back. You see what happened right there? She got immediately like gut checked straight to 12. Because everyone just kind of pushed her back in the lane. Now, she did find a better lane this time, at least luckily. Like, some parts of this is also RNG, where everyone else is on the track, too. She's gotten on the outside now, so she's doing a lot better. Late seemed to be doing way better on the outside. I know what stalls, if you wanted to, on the PvP thing, if you were ever trying to, and you had enough stored up, and you're trying to basically gamble the odds in your favor for what stall you want to start in, try to go for the outside ones, the ones that are farthest away from the rail. Because that is the most like, you see where she's at, she's in 5th right now. Because nothing's in her way now. Because she does have the superior speed to most of these. It's just powers come. But you know, so if she can stay on the outside like I build a lot of my lanes, she will absolutely just blow it around the corner. See, look at her, she's up 4th now. In 2nd, 1st. See, and she pulled small breather to gas back up. See what I mean? Because she got on the outside this race, she actually managed to use her B-rank speed. Now, the annoying, I'm trying to decide the wind is trying to catch us right now. Hopefully it won't. And I think we got it. Okay, we have one retry for the Earth Final. That's what I'm doing for a lot of my Umas. I'd say wait until you have a better deck for her before you B+ her. You might be right. I might not have a good support deck for her too. That's a good point. She might be giving me trouble, and I've thought about this with... I 100% agree with you on that. I've noticed this with a couple of my horses that were Uma I've played in this game. Certain ones just give me trouble, and I think that that's not RNG or the Uma. Some Umas have harder careers. I'm looking at you, Tosho. But that being said, I also think it has a lot to do, kind of like in Magic, your support cards are kind of like your mana. If your mana's not in the right place or organized properly to be there when you need it, when you're shuffling your deck, because you have to find this perfect medium between how much mana you need with a Magic deck that you create versus how many actual cards you can use. If you get the perfect sauce of medium in the middle ground with this, and you find, it'll take a while to do this, you'll be changing things quite a few times before you find it. But once you do, your deck will feel like it's flowing like a river downstream. But the thing is I think the same thing plays here. Much like that happens in Magic, if you unorganize your mana badly, then it's going to give you all kinds of weird occurrences. Things aren't going to proc when they need it. Maybe they're not reliable enough. Maybe it has something to do with just that character doesn't flux with these cards, and maybe it has something to do with the style of the card and its strategies. I don't know what it all determines by that, but I have noticed some support cards just don't. It feels like it's not even just skills, they just don't work for some reason as well for certain Umas versus others. So, she gets her concert. She did win. She at least deserves that, even if she don't make it through the Earth Finals. But I do agree with you. I think that's why we're the next 2 10 pulls. Unless we get vodka on the first try or get a lot of really good like SSRs, super rares, or some good super rares that are at least the ones I don't have the most of, we're going to be doing 2 full 10 pulls with support cards this next time around. We've been doing a lot of Uma. I think it is time to focus on support cards for a while. I just really can't. It's hard to resist, rolling for the Umas. But, like I said, I had a backup plan before I rolled for Fuji anyways. Because I haven't done my team trial missions. I have hardly touched team trials. I should be doing it more. Plus, if I get my grade high enough, if you actually do focus team trials, it's once again to compare it to Magic the Gathering Arena. If you do your rankings and get your rank up pretty high, just playing ranked every day for the fun of it, even if you're not trying to serious it, just keep playing. You'll get your rank up if you keep playing. It'll happen eventually. If you get it high enough, you get better and better rewards. In Magic's case, it'll reward you free packs of cards from the current season. For this, it rewards you carrots. Lots of carrots, actually. Like, it can get up to like 1,500 to like almost upwards to 2,000 if you get up to the high ranks. Now, I don't expect to get up to those ranks right now, but even 500 or 300 would still be a great benefit. Plus all the challenges from the director I've yet to do with team trials that have its own amounts as well. That's why I say I have at least 2 10 pulls for free that I've yet to kind of focus on. So I'm going to be doing that this week to prep for vodka. I'll be doing it off camera for that one. Like I said, we got Metal Gear Solid 3. We gotta go back to that since I didn't get to do it. Friday and Saturday we didn't get to do Unicorn Overlord. Tomorrow James is gonna be here, so we got to. Me and him haven't figured out what we're doing tomorrow, so not sure yet. I know what he probably. There's several things we could do, but it's whichever one do we want to actually try to start, and then just finish it over time. Because I will say this is a big shout out and heads up to everyone watching me and James together on our co-ops. When me and James start something from now on, you're gonna have to anticipate and expect it's probably gonna take us. I'm not gonna put an actual time, but I'm gonna give a rough estimate because it would be impossible to get an actual time with the way our schedules are now. Probably at least a month to get anything done. And the reason for that is it may be more. It depends on how busy he is with his work and other things he's got. How busy I've got with the stuff that I'm doing, my studies, my new Bible studies, and what I'm trying to do with my church and stuff. So, what was I gonna say? My brain I'm so tired today. I've been a busy but awesome day. But my brain's slow. So that's why I guess my short story is don't expect it's gonna be every week. Now if he has an opening every week he wants to try to put it in, if he starts to have some more consistency, when he lets me know that, I'll try to work around that depending on what day it is. if it ends up being Sunday, that might be a little harder. But we'll have to, hopefully it'll end up being mostly Mondays. He said most of the time it ends up being either Mondays, Saturdays, or Fridays. Not in the exact order, but usually mostly does. So we'll have to see what happens. It's usually if he's not out, and then there's sometimes he'll get like a whole week. But usually when he's doing that, he usually tends to go and goes chill or goes to like a concert or something. So during his time off, so he can chill away from work. So usually it'll be during the just the normal offsets. So just to let everyone know. Let's see, I didn't do current charm for a long time since I got her. And first playthrough with a proper deck, immediately AA rank. Ah, okay. Hello, boss. Welcome, welcome, wizard. Hello, hello. And welcome, welcome back. And welcome, welcome back. Let's see. That does make sense because you wanted to wait till you had the support cards you needed to build her properly. To be fair, that is probably better. And if I will say if this Grass Wonder fails me again today and we don't fully get a B here, I think I'm just going to leave her at whatever this one is. She's got better skills than any of them. Like, I will say one thing we've done right with this version is all of this. This is actually really good for her. It's not a lot of skills, but it's a lot of reliable skills. Because these are giving us moderate increases, both for medium and long, on straightaways. The only thing I'm missing, which we might not get sadly, which I'll do for the next version once we finally get some more support cards, is acceleration skills. I do want to try that out and start doing that from now on, because I do think you're onto something about that. I think the acceleration is more important than the velocity when it comes to late. In-game as well, but to turn the gold ship into a golden railgun. So, I do think you're onto something with that, so I do want to try that out more with other builds. Alright, well, we're only wanting power as a power. We'll try to get it high enough that hopefully it'll go to a B during if she manages to pull this off. She won the last one, so she has a chance here. What is the... Oh wait, we can't see it that way. I have to go in here. It's a medium. It's a right, it's an inner on turf. Okay, so... These two have gone off the rails, but that makes sense with a D at this point in the game. The Earth Finals are always like that. It's the next race that worries me, because since this is a circle, luckily because it is a circle, this means stamina will probably be a triangle on the next race. And then it'll be an X on the final race. So... let's just see what happens. Just gonna go with it. Velocity is more of a front runner thing to maintain. That's true, to keep them at top speed. That does make sense. She's number 2 favorite. That is very, very comforting. She has a huge... I like how this is why you never listen to Tizuna's little text at the bottom of the screen. She made it sound like we were maybe number 4, number 5 favorite, like top 5, but not necessarily top 3. That's why you don't listen to Tizuna. Number 2 favorite? It's more than a contender. It means I'm the second best to maybe getting the championship. It's a bit understating an underwhelming statement by Tizuna to say what she gave us. That's why I go by the shapes, the circles and the little things that change between circles and triangles and X's. The closer to that X, the worser it is all you need to know. This type of circle means you're at the best. You're the best in your field in whatever that department is. This one means you're good, but not perfect. This one means you're you're decent. You're decent enough to understand it, but you're definitely not good at it. This one's you're borderline getting bad at it. This triangle, you're borderline kind of bad at it. You're not really great at it. You know enough to survive. And then I'm pretty sure the X is this one. So for this board. So this means non-existent. It means you ain't gonna compete in that field specifically. You're gonna have to win off of something else in your power. Just for anyone who's curious on how I'm able to judge those by those little circles and triangles, to tell you like what the scaling is. X is bad. Triangle is not great. It's not the worst, but it's not great. A single circle is you're pretty good, kid. and then double circle is I see. You are a man Tsuzuna telling me my Coke injected max everything speed Bakushin ain't winning her finals, right? Wins. Although Bakushin breaks everyone's mind. I don't know if I can blame Tsuzuna fully on that one. I don't think I'd be able to judge Bakushin either. Bakushin's the odd one out. Speaking of. Although Bakushin's on these tracks always make me laugh. Bakushin on the medium always makes me laugh. She may be fast, but she cannot handle no medium. My own maybe, but because I think Miles her secondary skill. But just sprint all the way. It's just easier. Which is meant for anyways. Come on, get on that outside. Don't let that random NPC block you, and also King Halo. Oh, this is not great. So we only have one retry. Time to hit the rail gun. Yeah, I think that we need to do some experimentation. On some skill builds on some things with the late. I think she is doing it. This is going to be a close one. I don't think she's going to make it. Rice beater. Ooh, it wasn't by much, but Rice beater. It's like half a length. It wasn't a nose. It wasn't by a nose, but it was like half a length. Yeah, look, half. Wow. Hey, I'm getting pretty good at judging that. We got one retry for let me do it, yeah. So we get one chance to her to do this again. Woo! Trick Bakushin stamina. Yeah, let's see. What is the Bakushin stamina in this race? There you go. You know, that's fair. Because if you think about her having to deal with a medium, you don't want to do what you normally would do. You just fall over the moment you leave the stall after a certain distance, man. She would absolutely fall over and hit the ground. So, I fair on the AI. Fair on the AI for doing that. Fair. That's weird. That's just why I would never do a Bakushin in medium, because you'd have to do something like that. And sure, it's good and well-rounded as far as stats, but you're never going to guarantee a win that way. In any form or fashion, you're always going to be just playing to the odds. They finally fixed the G stamina Bakushin AI. Oh, that's cool. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't have her in this kind of race anyways. It's kind of weird they even let her race in this medium. There's like plenty of other mediums in the game.
人気と実力を兼ね備えたアイネス封じ、今日は3番人気です。2番人気はグランプリウマ娘グラスワンダー、十分に勝利を狙えますよ。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
ゲートイン完了、出走の準備が整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いはアイネス封じ、桜爆心6番。
She's on the outside, but they don't mean anything when they're running wide out the stall like that. Because once they all start shifting inwards and finding their route, it kind of plays out depending on the situation randomly where they're going to decide to follow the lane at. I think I know what late's there's another thing to be good. You know what else would help besides acceleration? You'd also want like go with the flow, like lane observance, right? What do you call it? Situational awareness. Anything that improves your late horse's ability and in-game horse's ability to be able to find which lane is going to be the passing lane for them. Basically, them finding holes around their opponents to be able to pass them. Because this is also something I see that happens a lot with some of the builds with late. That sometimes when they play like Grass Wonder does, or how she seems to like to race, you see how she's hugging that inside wall? See, that's something a pace in the front does. So because of that, that makes her a harder late to play with. So you kind of, for her situation, you definitely need some sort of navigation skill to like counter off along with acceleration. She's trying this time. She is on the outside. She has activated Emperor's Might. I don't know if it'll be enough though. Medium straightaway is triggered. Oh! Oh! It was just enough. But we have no retries. She has to do the next one without any help. And I don't know if that's going to be good. Wait for more Umas. They'll replace the oh yeah, that's true. They'll replace the out of place one when more Umas get added. That's true. Very true. Oh, that was our last retry. That was enough to hopefully get that to a B. Ah, not quite. Oh no, and she has to rest. No, it's a 50. You show up now? She didn't go to a B, it's not high enough. She's in trouble. It's a 50% chance of failure. Oh my goodness. And this one is... No, that's not worth it. Oh no. What do you think, Farster? 19 ain't worth it. Yeah, I don't think so either. But my brain's like, wow, you show up now. Then the whole game, she's been at Orange, I know, for at least one whole summer. Not even hide her hair. Guess we'll go ahead and rest. That way she has some energy. So if she does win this, she has energy to get one good training out of it. And without failing it, too. So, alright. Oh, man. Okay, medium 2200 prediction. Yeah, you see? Oh no, it went straight to an X. Ah, so this is where it's going to kill her. It usually kills her on the first race with me, with my luck. This one's going to be the one that takes her out. She's gonna gas out. I don't know if I have any other balloons that are cheap enough. No, you know what? We're just gonna say, where is it? Where's the long? Where's long at? Or late surgery? There we go. You know what? Do that. Forget. She gasses out. She'll gas out at maximum speed. She'll at least get some speed behind that all that velocity I've given her, but with no acceleration. That's gotta be what her issue is. She's just not. I just realized I know what I need to base it on. I need to look at her like how I would look at like a different type of style of car. She's like a she runs like a muscle car. And late. Because not all muscle cars have, I mean, if you build them to have acceleration, you can do that. But that's also kind of what we need to do here. I just realized imports are naturally got that acceleration because they're built for that anyways, because even stock cars are kind of meant for that. So it's like, but it's like, but we've got her top speed and her, she's got that Challenger like top speed and strength, but she don't have the acceleration. Power's a little underwhelming. That definitely should have been a B, but she doesn't have the acceleration to need it. So the other more import-like cars are getting around her during times where she has to slow down. Okay. I think I know how to fix her even with this terrible build of cards I have to use for her. I think I know how to fix this issue. But we're gonna still take a break from her after this for a little bit though. Probably until still after I draw for Vodka. Because we've got other characters we can play now. For the next 2 episodes. Which by the time that happens will be close to Vodka's release, I think. For her support card. Alright, I'm just gonna go. Just go. Just go. Just do it. If she loses, she loses. Exactly. Oh! Ooh. What is everybody's stats? Oh, Umamusume. Still though. Really? I don't know. I get why they do it, but my brain kind of goes like, you also don't want to like make it too hard on the player. Like, I feel like I'm not being rewarded in some cases. Like, I have a B, a C, a C plus, a D, and a D plus. Where most are no higher than a C plus, right? Like, that's pretty scary, but that's still. I don't know, it's just strange. Number 8 favorite, really. Anyways. No in-games. Well, we know there's no gold chips in this game. Because that's my issue. I don't understand that, and that's why I know it debuffs you. I know it does. The Ura Finals debuffs you each race. And the reason why I know this for sure, did you notice what I said before in the first race? That my stamina was a good single circle, but I knew it was going to drop down in the next Ura Final. They definitely debuff you. Because there's no way a bunch of C pluses and Ds at C plus at highest is that much better than what we already were in the last race. If anything, it should be the same, right? You could argue like between the first race, the first Ura race that we did with her, and this one, there should be no change. Just because the stats didn't change, not for me or them. Like, I didn't go up by a grade at all, or a half a grade at all. So I didn't even buy, I think I bought a skill at best. And that was it. So, I don't know. It does seem weird though in that aspect. But I still know what she's missing now if I want to make her really good. So I need to judge it based on their first playthrough. What we truly are going to need vehicle-wise. Like, to treat them like, what car is this horse kind of behaving like on the track? What would benefit that car will probably benefit this horse. But either way. Guess let's see what happens. I'm curious now. I'm learning a lot about this game more and more I play it, with the detail that it hides beneath its hood.
歌で癒しの力。さあ花に立ったのは声優スカイ。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは9番、その後からタマモクロス、4番手岩早秀、すぐに続いて10番内から行く、5番3番並んできたサガネク、スーパーフリーズ12番続いている。さらに外からアグネス先を東に窓を開いて1番2コーナー回って向こう正面順位を振り返っていきます。依然として声優スカイ続きました。9番
I'm currently doing a current song playthrough and I got hit by a triple move down debuff and I got wow. Yeah, it happens. That you can't control. That part of the game is always going to be slightly random. You can probably game it a little, but compared to everything else in the game, you really can't decide that. When it just happens, it's just like... It's like that one Haru one that made me start deleting certain campaigns if I wasn't happy with them. That was the first one. Y'all didn't get to see that one. That was when I was doing late night because I was just chilling and couldn't go to sleep. I was like, alright, let's do a Haru campaign, try to work on her. That was when I was trying to upgrade my Dirt Horse capabilities. Ooh, Slick Surge did so well right there. I do think that's the key. I think you're right there. Because that one skill, look how fast that made her. I see. She's not going to win. She's lost. But she got third maybe right there. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm going to base what I just saw off of what position she managed to actually get. Even though she lost. But I kind of figured that sadly might happen. But she put up a fight though. She put up a fight. Let's see. Ooh, okay. That was a drastic change. When Slick Surge kicked in, I don't know if you were watching, you can rewind to see it if you want. Her bubble, or if you look at the top of the screen during the race, the little numbers with the bubbles of our characters, we're number 2, and the little white bubble at the top, it flashes when you're looking at all the bubbles racing alongside each other. When Slick Surge and Divine Might kicked in at the same time, she did exactly what I needed her to do normally for my legs. So she needs more acceleration. She's already got enough speed. She's different than my other build that I had to do with Gold Ship, because Gold Ship's a bit different in that way. Gold Ship's actually got quite a lot of acceleration when she wants to, but her top speed's a little weird. So you have to do it the opposite for her. But it seems like with Wander, because she's part pace, because she's also a pace horse as well, at least this version, it must be giving her a lot of natural speed, because she would normally run at a pace and keep in the front. So she needs more acceleration to fight from the back. Okay. I see how we might be able to judge a little better now. Just as far as like what kind of skills we want to feed directly into them. So, I still want to put some acceleration skills on my Gold Ship, even though I didn't fully do that at the time, because I didn't think about that when I first did her campaign. I guarantee you it's a C+. Let's see. She didn't quite make it. Yep. Always. Halfway. Always. It's a regular thing for her. And she didn't even get the right one anyway, so you know what? Oh well. She did get a mile one, but that's weird because she can't do that, I don't think. Hold on. Could she do that? Did I have an A in mile? Hold on. I guess I do. Okay, never mind. She is a utility knife except for this one. So, still worse though. Really, you gave me Mile? I guess I'll use her to help train Miles from now on then. We're gonna keep that version over the others. I'll probably send the others to the trading post. Just gonna do place perfect. Just for now. Don't really have any other one to get. Wow, we're already adding up inside the club. Nice. Alright, now don't enter the team. Not yet. She's not strong enough for that yet. She can't join the team until she's at least a B. Alright, archive. 68 out of 88. Same thing for that version. What's number 4? Let's see. Shoe size. Her right foot slightly bigger than her left foot. It's funny it gives us their shoe size, and I'm pretty sure it's 23 centimeters. Is that a human, or is that actually the centimeter of did they do the horse actual foot? Can't remember. Ardenard, I'm about to send you the biggest lie in Umamusume. Alright, what's up? Tough?
フラッシュの貯金箱にさ、こっそり5円出してやったんだよ。多分一瞬で気づくぜ。
So are these X's telling the truth about the semifinals? Oh, I think I gotta bring Discord up. I don't have it up.
やだー、なんか乾燥気味。
Let's see this.
変なお肌が荒れちゃう。
What the heck is
し
this?
っかり保湿しとかないと。
Oh, he was looking at all the other characters he has. Everybody has Taiki Shuttle.
ポンパンポン。
Why does everybody have Taiki Shuttle? Someone get me a Taiki Shuttle immediately.
スターティングゲートってすっげえそわそわすんだよ。自分で蹴り分けるシステムになんねえかな。
Alright, okay. So an X in stamina, an X in guts. You have the same ones I had. However, no, you know what? That makes sense. Okay, those X's are true. Because a C by the semifinals is just, it doesn't consider that good at all. You have to have excuse me. You have to have at least a C plus to have a triangle by the semifinals. I've learned in a lot of the zones. Now, of course, these two are going to be circles. Were they full circles? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Yeah, and anything with a B and a B plus is usually a full circle by the semifinals as well. And since you have an S right there, that is definitely, yeah. But because it's Kurentron, I think you'll win that no matter what, though. Some Umas are just easier to win with because they have a better stat setup with the way their strategy works and cohesion with the skills you give them. Others are a little harder to get right. So. She looks like she's got so much speed and like power. I don't think it's gonna matter much. Unless she runs out of stamina. Oh, it's a sprint? Then no, yeah. Also, by the way, that the X's slightly don't make sense in that way too. I've noticed sprints are a little weird that way, that it just uses the same scaling. But a sprint is not the same as a mile or a medium. Even mile or mediums are still long enough that most sprint horses have a harder time with this. So it is kind of strange that she's a sprint horse. She has a C plus? In stamina? C. So she has a C in stamina. I want to point out, for a sprint, that is an absolute buttload of stamina. Like for a sprint, that's like, well, what's a good example here? You're like the Flash with speed mixed with, at that point, with that kind of stamina, Superman's endurance. Because to a sprint, which is the shortest race possible, it's only gonna last us like a moment and it's basically gone. at higher ranks. So it's like a C plus and a C means you winning. If you've got an S in speed and like you had B plus in power. It's like, what? She won by 3 lead. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's try to start our new career again. Actually, let me look at the transfer real quick. I do want to see what the... would you mind kindly introducing me to a runner who never gives up and keeps going to the very end? Distance aptitude long, B or higher. Won in a graded race. Okay. Stamina D or higher, that's actually pretty easy. Okay, so those are easy. The top one's always two perks. Or two things you need to get right. So it needs to be B or higher, and it needs to be won a race, and it needs a certain title. Alright. How's your day been, Arna? Doing good. How about you, Seeley? She doesn't need stamina, yeah. She won by 3 leads. 3 leads. Nice. Three links. Okay. I'm very tired. We're gonna go ahead and start our next campaign. I don't know if we'll finish it with how tired I am today, but... Alright, so... Alright. Winning... Wait, didn't we already vote on this? It was Super Creek, wasn't it? Yeah, we're gonna go Super Creek. An A in late. Wait, hold on. Back. Oh, she is a B in late. Interesting. What's her... Hold on. Let me see something. Does her ult... mid-race? That might not work. I don't know on that one. She may have to stay at pace. I don't know if I should turn her into a late or not. I see mine great. I rated 5-seater stables and Wizard Suzuka. And I watch Kitasan do unspeakable things to do. Yes. Is that, let's see. First you tried to change out cafe's coffee and Spike gets up the water. Okay. What do we think, Jad? Do we want to change her to a late? Or try to keep her at a pace? Alright, I probably need a pace at some point. It's super freak. I think her ult is pace recovery skill. Well, it doesn't say it's pace, but it sounds like it might have a problem with late. Because it's mid-race. In mid-race, usually late it tends to stay in the back. And she has to be well positioned. And I think that means... I see why they call her that now. She has to be in at least top 5. So I think we need to keep her as a pace. As much as I'm gonna let... I may let her get an A in late if we need it, but we're not gonna focus it. It also depends on what we go versus guest. Let's pick our guest horse first, because that will determine what we go. So she's actually gonna be kind of in the front. What do you do? Not enough health though. Seems mild now. So none of the guest or okay, you do, but you're not. Oh, you do. Okay, so Rudolph does it. Okay, so we'll do that. So as we always use, because I love Rudolph's character and skill so much, it's like Pace Chaser, late, and in game can all use her skill. Rudolph is too good to ignore. Now here though. Here I'm thinking, what? Probably Bakushin? Spike that speed through the roof? Oh, it gives us double affinity too? Yeah, that seems good. Wow, brought front to a C? Dang, Bakushin. Wow. If only I had 2 of you. Could have even made a front if I wanted, even though that wouldn't be as good. Well, actually, that would work for our ult as well. But, I'm going Bakushin. Yo, Champ King, how was the cook-off? Did you win? No. I didn't win, nah. I didn't go really hard on the chili anyways. I wanted to be kind of tame, and there was a lot more contestants than I thought we were going to have at our church during the cook-off. It was great. I enjoyed it. Plus, I got to test everyone else's. I literally got a small bowl of everyone's chili just to see what everyone's tasted like. So I can sum up my competition. Anyways. But actually, the guy who won is one of the guys from my church that I haven't got to know him too well, but I've just met him recently. His name is David. He's not our pastor. Our pastor's name is David right now as well. But he's he made like a. I was like, dude, is this guy what? This guy, I'm telling you right now, I bet you he's got a chef's mind, kind of like how I want to be a chef or somewhat of a chef my own self as well, because he created a chili that was like a not with noodles, but think of like a chicken fettuccine kind of chili, but instead of beef, it's shredded chicken with like kind of like white bean type beans and like a white sauce instead of marinara. And I'm like, dang it! If I knew it was gonna be this tight, I'd have done my chocolate chili. You see, as long as you have fun. Oh, it's great. It was great. I enjoyed every bit of it. All the chili. I also, there was a couple of spicy ones. I was happy to also find a couple of people in there went, like, my level of, yeah. I noticed a couple of people like, man, that one's hot. And I'm like, where's that one at? I'm gonna eat that one specifically. I'm gonna try all of them, but that's the one I'm gonna eat mainly. Plus the chicken when it was good. Mom loved the chicken one as well. And it was kind of spicy too. It wasn't spicy, it was the perfect amount of spice. He did what I wanted, what I'm gonna try to do next time. Get that perfect kick, but not too hard. But then then make it unique in a different way. Like I said, I'm gonna bring my chocolate chili next time. You heard that right, by the way. There's a chili recipe I didn't come up with it, I found it. But I've kind of edited it a little bit just because some of it seems a little crazy, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's too much. It's like, that would be way too intense. And it's like, so, and you can't use just regular chocolate, by the way. It's not like you're using milk chocolate. You have to use, I have to look at my recipe again, but off the top of my head, I think it's 75 to 80% pure cocoa or something like that. And because it's bitter, it's not sweet, right? That's why you don't want milk chocolate. And what it does is, when you add your, like, seasonings and salts and stuff, in theory, plus it has a little bit of, this is gonna sound crazy, but this is just to finish it, to give it acid. It's not really for taste, it's just for the acidity. As you finish it at the end with some apple cider vinegar. But you have to use dark cocoa, and what you do is, on top of the salts and the seasonings, it brings out a little bit of the sweet and kind of puts it into that kind of flavor tasting. So and so shit, the fancy cooks were there. Well, I mean, David was. I mean, David made the great. Like I said, his deserved the win. He deserved wholeheartedly to win that race. Like that chili was crazy and awesome. That chicken fettuccine kind of like white sauce chili. It was good. Had some, and then everybody had brought their own cornbread too. It was good. Also, before we start, let me go ahead and click this and let it start up. Also, afterwards, oh wait, what cards should I think I gotta do that? Let me say this before I get distracted by cards. Afterwards, I went to the Dollar General or Dollar Tree that's near my church. I usually go with like a friend I know. His name's Abdul. He comes from another church that's on the other side of Concord. Because we met him through some friends who moved away. A friend who had to move away, but they moved back to Florida. They went to join Sealy. I might be there one day, depending on how things go. Like, Georgia's definitely first. I know it in my heart that I have to go back to Georgia. Whether it just be for robotics and teachings and certain things alone, and just my heart tells me I have to go back to Georgia first. Now, whether I stay there forever, that depends on what happens while I'm there, and what the reason why why I end up, whatever happens. And depending on what happens, I might end up in Florida. One day, but right now that's a little far off. Georgia's way closer than that is, so still going to be at least a year away because of the van, and we got to wait for them to, once we get the paperwork situated, because they keep telling us to keep messing something up on it, and we keep having to start the paperwork over. I'm like, could you be a little more communicative with this, please? Like, communicative, or talk to us a little bit better? We have, like, this lady who's helping us out, and she's been talking to you and trying to tell these people, like, look, you need to talk to us and tell us what we need so we can get it right. It's like, I don't know what's been going on, but we're going to try again. We got to get it set up. We're going to do it again. But once it's all situated, they said at most it usually takes about a year at most. So, could be anywhere between a couple months, a week, I doubt a day, to up to a full year. Because they have to raise the money to get the new van. But that being said, that's my own deal, my other little thing. But that's how I met him and met Abdul. But he's in a wheelchair like I am. But we went to to the, what do you call it? To like the Dollar Tree, Dollar General. I bought some more Halloween stuff because always that's where I get a lot of my Halloween stuff for cheaper. And so I got some Halloween stuff, and also I got a light bulb for my lamp that I can control with my phone. Because I'm tired of having the room be only one thing. And I can't change it. So I am going to put a better light bulb in there that's an LED, but I can make it whatever color I want. I can make it change colors to whatever I want. I can make it be whatever it needs to be in the background, and it will accent the string lights I have behind the tree. Along with, sometimes I just need normal light in this room off camera, and I can also make it a normal light. Because I forgot, you know, sometimes I don't always need purple light in here. I can't see anything. And also I notice it gets too dark on stream sometimes with certain colors. Once it gets too dark for that light strip to do the job on its own. Yeah. I may have to move my lamp to a different spot in the room too. So it's actually giving light to the background of the camera. Or me. At least to my face. I think you know what, I think I'll have her move it over here. It doesn't have its cover anymore, it fell off. May have to get a new one. And see, you forgot to uncap Golchi. Oh, you're right. Well, I don't know if we're using her for this campaign, but you're correct. Let's go do that. Let's go do that. The Golchi must be uncapped. Uncapped. The Golchi! Nice. Now we have at least a two diamond on that. Max it out. Nice. That time I became the strongest. Nice. Unique perk. Power bonus and hint frequency. Ooh, okay. Who else can be uncapped? Do I have others? Why do I see a horseshoe on that? Oh! Hello? Ishu Flash can be uncapped. What? I must have got one of you. I did not know that. Well, we're doing that. Because that's one of my other speed cards I use. She can also be, we should also level her up. Max. Alright, anyone else got a horseshoe that's gold? No, see now it's just all these. See, I never use the silvers, so why bother, right? I don't know if there'll ever be a reason for me to uncap these. Other than for challenges. Like, hey, uncap a certain amount of cards, maybe, you know? We could go through and do that, but I'll do that off stream, because that'll actually take a minute. We have no more golds or SSRs that are need to be uncapped. Okay. No, wait, I have a better power card for your lates. Sent a screenshot. Oh, hold on, let me look. Oh, Ogiri's, I've seen that. But the only way I can do that is through a friend. But I've seen through like the friend, the guest card, which we can look at it. Although I don't think we'll need it for. We won't need that for Super Creep, would we? If we're gonna keep her a pace, then yeah. She needs some power, but I mean, maybe that'd be the only card. It depends on what speed card I want to go with, to be fair. Because we're going full Bakushin on this, so. Or at least partial, as far as somewhat strategy is concerned. Yeah, next. Can the unwanted silvers be traded slash sold, thrown in the bin. You talking about your cards? I don't know. I don't think support cards can be. I don't think support cards can be given, can be sold. If you're talking about support cards, I don't think. Oh, you can? Wait, what? You can? I might do that because what's the point? I'd rather just get away with not having what I need fully. I would never use a silver when it comes to support card. They're too low. They just don't give you enough. Especially if you're trying to get to at least C. So, how do you do that? Like, how do you can burn them for silver? Oh! Oh! I might do that. So, okay, yeah, then you can. Never mind, don't listen to me, I did not know that. I thought that was still, that the transfer thing and selling things was still new. Okay, cool. I assume we don't want you this time, Gold Ship. You may be uncapped, but you're in game and late game and completely, except for that. And well, those aren't, I guess. Do you have any acceleration skills? Oh no, we need velocity, right? So Umamusume would be okay because that's velocity. Although no, wait, that's when you're surrounded. Never mind, because if she's doing good. As a pace, she probably will be in front of all the other pace chasers. She'll be chasing the front runners, basically. See, I think closer. Yeah, I don't think we want you. We need to change you for... I really need some uncapped speed cards. I mean, isn't Suzuka... Wait, is Suzuka front runner? Or is she pace? Front runner. Yeah, front runner. Not you. What about you, Pegasus? Sprint. Actually, wait, what is her? Hold on, wait. Yeah, it's not sprint. It's medium and long, okay. Need to keep that in mind while I'm looking. It's medium and long. So we definitely don't want you then. You're sprint. Please no, don't tell me. Okay, front runner, good, thank goodness. I was hoping I didn't have to use this card. But I'm also, that means maybe you're coming back, isn't it? It's gonna be good fun, isn't it? That's long for long. Front runner. Oh, now you're a front runner as well. Who in the world is the pace chaser? Am I forgetting? Am I being dumb? Do I have it? Kosho? You're just red. I don't really need you to general. You're just red. Taishin? Is it Taishin? Well, you're all blue. No, it's not Taishin. Huh. I might be in a pickle with her, with skills. I have no pace chaser skills on my speed cards. Really? Other than maybe the one that's already there? Like maybe you're the one that's my pace chaser. You're a late surger! Uh-oh! Oh, that's a problem. I might not be able to use that power card. Original, let's see. I just hate having to level up the horseshoes starting. Oh, yeah. Having to level up horse. Yeah, same as well. Staring at me because I'm wasting resources on silver cards. That's true. Original copies you can't get rid of, though. But extras, yes. Oh, you can't get rid of the original copies? Oh, that sucks. So that means you have to upgrade them if you want to get rid of that horseshoe, I assume. Oh, that sucks. What if you have... See, that I think that's silly. Because you have golds, right? Even if you don't have all the right ones, you have golds. Along with your rainbows. So I just feel like... You should be able to get rid of all these if you don't want them. It's kind of strange. Then Tam King's right. That is still a waste of resources just to get it to go away. Because I get where he's coming from. It is an annoying thing when a UI's got an alert for you, and you know that it's for the thing you don't care about and you're not trying to do anyways. It should have a way of clearing that alert. I've always said that about many things when it comes to UI. Always let it be user-friendly in the way of, you don't want what's called trash buildup, and it's not in a bad means, I don't mean that in a negative way. Trash buildup on your UI, and what this means is, you don't want a ton of things distracting the player constantly to an area when they forget that's the same thing they've seen a million times. They go in there wasting their time just to find out, oh right, it's all my originals I don't touch for the R's. It is kind of annoying. It should have a way of getting rid of that alert. And I do think you should be able to upgrade the originals, unless there is some way I don't know about. There should be a way to turn the originals into golds for their prospective horse. Like Uma. Since there is since the Uma, not all of them, but since some of the Umas do have a rare, a super rare, and a super super rare version of themselves. So, yeah, wait on the creek and maybe do another lay horse until you get proper pace. You are right. It's either that, or we use a guest card for speed instead. Who is the best guest card for speed? And what does the princess have? Okay, hardly anything. I'm not even going to count that. What about special week? Aren't you the one that maybe is the one I'm looking for? Medium. You're late? Really? I mean, that's a good one. Home stretch haste is really good for a pace and a front. Farseer might be right. We might have no choice. I might have been almost forced into late and I didn't realize it. I mean, I haven't really paid much attention to how much I have actually. That means I actually got really lucky too. I got super lucky if that's the case. Because that means I got the perfect build for late racing, even though I didn't know I was going to prefer late racing. It could have given me all front runners. It could have given me all pace chasers. Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. Isn't there a way to prioritize speed cards? Speed. Yeah, I have a feeling not too many people have different speed cards right now. All I'm seeing are the same ones. Oh, wait. That's gonna be sprint, I assume. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, alright, fine. I think we're gonna wait. Because the only way I'm gonna fix this is find the pace chaser skills that are in the other cards. Meaning I have to make up for it in finding pace chaser skills from the stamina, from the power, mostly, and from the wit cards. It's going to be my only way to do that. So I think for now we're going to do someone else then. What is winning ticket? You're late. Okay. We can just do winning ticket today then. Since we got her. She's our other new character we just got to 3 stars as well. That same build is actually still pretty good for her. It actually gives her the ability to do pace if we need it, but we're going to build her for late. Okay, I accept that. Hey, that's better then, if that's the case. We still have a lot of good stuff than what we want here. Do we need... Oh wait, what's your distances? Medium and long. Actually, long is an A now. I don't know if you were originally that or not. Were you? No, you weren't. So that made your long better if you do run into a long situation. Good, okay. I'll take that. We'll just go with that to have one then. So you're a late that can become a pace. Do I want you still go to? Yeah, because Umastan's hard to ignore. Alright, so we're gonna want acceleration this time. Let me check some things. You're the one. Okay, we have to keep you. This is why I keep Agnes. It's for this alone. You see this, right? Because she has these three all together in her one card, this is the best thing ever. Because these are just natural velocity on these courses, and they can be upgraded to moderate. So these are really good. So we'll keep you. You're our green. I keep you just for the points, but I think I might change you. Didn't we have a late surger speed? Was it you? Mile. No, it's not you. Who was it that was a late surger speed? Was it Taishin? That's encloser. No, you're encloser. That's not it. Kosha. I mean, Slipstream's always good, improving positioning, but no, that's not it. Who the heck was it? Turbo? No. No way, let's keep this on. No, you're front runner. I'm losing my mind. Oh, wait, it was you, wasn't it? The one I already have. So then what do I want to keep power, or do I want to change it? Try auto and see if the AI finds a good card. Alright, if we do that, we're going to do that in deck too. Hold on, let's see what it does. It went all speed. Why? That would not help us. There's not enough skills to go around in that to actually benefit us. That's terrible. No, the AI is dumb, it turns out. No, other way. There we go. Ah. Okay, that actually might be pretty good. Could do that. I swapped to my Super Creek for Ogiri Cap. Oh, okay. Then we might change you out for that then. So let's see what. Hold on. I've got to. Reset filters. Well, I gotta go all the way back out. Hold on. Since you changed your character, I'm gonna go back out and reset it. So we can use that support card instead. Nope. Winning ticket. Bakushin. That's why it's not a full circle. Bakushin's not perfect for her, but that's fine. Okay, done. So yeah, let me read her skills because I didn't get to click on her. Corner acceleration. That explains itself. She got focus, home stretch haste, just what? Oh, it's for mile. It's like just straight acceleration. No, okay. Medium. Wait, what's it? Ooh. Ooh. I don't know how close towards the front that would have to do to trigger, but that's cool. She's also got Nimble Navigator. Yes, when the way ahead is blocked. Yes. I wish we would have had that for our Grass Wonder. Ooh, yes, okay. And that can be upgraded. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going with that. We're going with that. 3 power cards, man. That's you gonna be strong as hell. Do I want to change this for anything else? Do you recommend changing out the Hayahide at all, Farseer? Do you think we should change out Hayahide, or do you think that we should keep it? Do you think we should go 3 power, or maybe change out for like some stamina or some guts or some wit? Yeah, what does everyone think in the chat? Should we go with strength, stamina, or wit? I mean, that's true. Wit does activate skills more, and if we want the acceleration to keep kicking in, guaranteed, maybe, maybe. But alright, so Tam King votes wit. Tam King says we get smarter. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that is true. I guess it is more for red skills. There are some yellows that are guaranteed after all, but but wit does also determine how smart they are in positioning too. I do think wit determines how smart they are, where they are on the track. Like, how they are able to acknowledge where they need to be to pass somebody. I think it affects that secretly too, but because every time I create dumb horses, they always get boxed in. So yeah, take that what it is. And maybe that's just pure coincidence. Maybe it's just happened that way every time, or maybe that is actually true. Wit affects also their positioning on the track, like how smart they are to move to a side and start passing. Right? So. I'd say speed, but that would mean you'll have to use Kitazan. Yeah, that's true. And she wouldn't be giving us any skills, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. We would just be doing that for pure, just extra speed. But I think she's going to be fast enough. You see, it's all front runner stuff. That wouldn't really help us. We'd get some good blues, right? We'd get extra tank, straightaway recovery, corner recovery. These all would be useful to us, all these blues, but all these yellows would be absolutely pointless. Except maybe this one. This would be the only one that if we put this with that other one, that actually might be pretty overpowered. That would be my only other argument for this is blues plus corner adapt with our, let me highlight her to show it. With our corn. Well, actually, no, she has that too. We don't need that then. She already gets it. As long as we focus on getting skills from her early. I guess it would just give us more of a chance to get one of them, but it's not the one we need more. Huh. Doesn't power affect passing? It does, but it also affects, power also, I think, affects, this is just a theory, a game theory. I also think it affects acceleration. if you really want my opinion, I think power affects acceleration as well. I think that's why lates in in-games need so much power. Because they have to accelerate from the back to the front, right? In theory. So I'm assuming it also affects that. That's why I'm thinking we run 3 power, but we'll see. Wait, Professor of Curvature? Wait, is that Kitsusan? Oh wait, right. I always forget to look at their events. Yeah, right here, right? Slightly straightaway adapt. That, yeah. Right, this would give us Professor of Curvature. Ooh. Which would be a way stronger version to put with our other acceleration. We would get both top speed and acceleration on corners. Ooh. I'm trying to think. Power or speed? Power or speed? Power or speed? Yeah, power also affects terrain. So during uphill parts, you lose less stamina and you lose less speed during uphill portions of the course. Ooh, power or speed? Power or speed? Alright. Take a vote, chat. We're not gonna go wit. Wit's good, but I don't think it's gonna help us in this situation. Power or speed? Take a vote. I don't know if Seely's still in chat right now. He might have had to head out temporarily. Tam King says power. So he says keep the power and just yank the power to the sky. Farseer, I assume, says speed, because she wants me to go with Kitasan and for Professor of Curvature. So we have 1 speed, 1 power. I need someone else to vote. Speed or power? Speed because, okay, so yeah, so you vote speed, I figured. Speed because I wanted to see what curvature can do to that acceleration skill. That would be fun. If no one else votes, I'll vote. And I probably, and to be fair, kind of and is curious as Farseer is right now when it comes to, I wonder how OP that would be with that skill. Because if they happen at the same time, that is going to be absolutely stupid. Shu will literally turn into like what is his name? I'm just gonna say his real life name, but before I say may he rest in peace, she'll turn into Paul Walker's car. We're just going around corners, just accelerating still at the same time. Like, what the heck is happening? It's like muscles wish they could do that sometimes. Muscle cars can to a certain extent, but the weight of a muscle car in most cases makes this a little harder. That's why imports are good at this. They are the corner kings. I just changed the spirit of... Huh? I just channeled the spirit of Shigara the horse. He said more power. Oh, man. I guess we'll see in a minute. Come on, chat. Sealy, if you're in the background. Power or speed. If anyone's in the background, if any of y'all want to vote in the background for today, for power or speed, which do you want? If not, I have to break the vote. We're gonna do the alternative one way or the other. So let's say someone does vote power right now. And we do power instead of speed right now. We're still going to do the other version next episode. I want to see. We're going to see it at some point. We're definitely going to test it. Wait, I have a grass to test this on. That's true, you do. That's probably what I would test it on as well, because grass has so much problems right now. That would probably help her quite a lot. I might try that on her later. See if I can create a combo. If you're keeping your Ogiri up for a little while, I might try that on grass later. And see what I can do with the combination between that and Kitsusan. Plus, it'll give her extra tank, which is one of the better blue skills. So. But, if you're gonna test it on Wonder, ooh, I'm trying to think, do I want to test it now or do I want to see for myself? I kind of want, I want to show it off on stream, but if we don't do it this episode, we'll do it the next anyway, so, but I'm also curious to see if power affects what I think it does. Because I've yet to do a more power-inclined build, either. Right? So... I'm thinking... Because I want to see if it is actually affecting acceleration too. Because it affects uphill, it affects terrain, it affects terrain, it affects breaking out of packs and how easy it is. But also, you consume less stamina when you break out of a pack when you have good power. The less power you have when you do actually break out of a pack, it eats up a lot of stamina. It will choke out a horse's speed. Because if they tire out during the breakout, well, they're done. Flip a coin. That okay. Alright, I can do that. Let's bring up the coin flip again. Time for the coin flip. Alright, well, I don't count the first one because that one don't count. So you call heads. I just wait for it to stop flipping. So that means it's tails for power. So heads is speed. Tails is power. Speed, okay. The coin has spoken. The coin has spoken. So we gotta go Kitsusan. What was that FNAF Google screen? Did you change that? No, that's my background for my Google. You can download like little backgrounds you can put on your Google. I just put random FNAF. I haven't changed that in ages. It's been that background since we played the Security Breach. It has not changed. I just haven't gotten around to actually finding something I care more about to change it to right now. Because I just haven't looked. I probably will soon. Because it is getting kind of old. And I want something that's a little bit more, like, permanent and kind of me now. Like I said, I've made a lot of changes over the last few months, so I want to kind of settle into the revival of who I was once to become a long time ago when I was young. And finally coming back full circle to that. Sent my grass wonder deck. Let me see. Oh, wow. So you did go mostly power for her, but you put Kitsusan here. Maybe that's what I... See, if I had Ogiri, that's what I'd do. So I'd put her somewhere up here, and I'd put this here. I don't have her either. I don't have any of these. You have so many cards I don't have. I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. I'm gonna get that, because that's coming back out. I don't have that. Definitely... we definitely need to do some support. We've rolled way too many Umas. We focused hard on the Umas. I do think support cards, once you get at least I'll say at least 5, like, I'll say 3 safely, but 5 to guarantee your first, like, row of team trial characters. Once you get your first 5 3-stars, I do think support cards are more important. Because you'll get more 3-stars over time anyways. So, when it comes to Uma, so I do think overall, after you get up to at least 4 to 5 3-stars, I do think the support cards then need to be focused in order for you to make your builds stronger. Because they carry all the good skills and the skills you need. But Speed did win the coin flip, so get the song. And since I don't have Ogiri, she's got to be right here. All right, let's go with that. I'm surprised it's not a Tifa in the set. I couldn't do that on stream anyways. That'd be a little too risque, at least constantly. Because sometimes I do have to pull that browser up. So that's why I always choose something normal and safe. Because, you know, stream. But... But yeah, because I always like to keep it, because sometimes we do have to go in the browser and look at stuff up, or maybe even coin flip. I need to remember to have that tab up when I start stream. There's certain efficiency things that, because I don't stream as many games like this on the channel as until now. So I had no really reason to bring up the browser that much. So, okay. But yeah, that is, yeah. If it were just me though, Tam King, yeah, you're probably right. Something along those lines. Maybe even the Queen of the Wolves. Who knows? Or the Queen of the Hellhounds. You never know. But since that's, like I said, since that is the case, no. I'll find something pretty cool, something that kind of relates to the channel at some point soon, to kind of like put it up there. Maybe I'll see if I can find a certain one for Halloween, since we have a certain theme once again, somehow coming back for the 4th time in a row for this Halloween. So maybe I'll find one for that, because we are getting closer. I'm trying to wait till a little closer to Halloween before we trigger it. Let me check my calendar real quick. So what, Halloween is... Always forget. 31st, it's the last day. It's also, oh, that's November 1st, and that's World Vegan Day. Okay, then. Anyways, World Cities Day, okay. That's also the same day as Halloween. Like, this calendar has so many things I don't know exist in it. But, okay, Halloween, get your scare on. Okay, so that's on the 31st, so, okay. Yeah, we're gonna wait till a lot closer before we truly start really kind of pulling that trigger. Okay, there's 2 faces there, 1 face there, 2 faces there. Alright, we're going with this because speed is gonna be very important. And let's get this on, and our other speed card. And the other one we need to focus is our power card, Ogiri. We need to focus wherever she is, too. Nope, that's not her. Okay, perfect. And she's giving... Oh, well, that's actually 50-50. Ah, it's her. I think whoever's at the top is the one that gives you the skill, so if 2 proc at the same time, I think it's always the one on top that's going to be the one that's going to give you a skill. I've never had them both give me a skill at the same time. Quality good shoes. Guts again, because that's also 3. Plus that's Ogiri as well. Oh, okay. Umastan early. Okay. I'll take that. Wow. Thanks, Gold Ship. Hopefully we get that lucky with the other one as well. What kind of story is it? 10-10 chance. It's a very specific story. She is freaking out. Well, she was like about to cry. She's like, I'm tired. She does not like being tired, turns out. I don't blame her, I like that. Nice, getting some good events. Alright, let's check the training wheels. Hey, beautiful. And she's the top one, so it's gonna be her. Yeah, Oh, it's the wrong one. I got excited. It's the wrong one. Oops. Too soon, so you didn't get it yet. Make sunshine dolls and pray for sunny weather. Get away from the acrobat. Okay, that can't quit there yet. Yeah. Because once again, Ogiri. This is my biggest focus right now. Guess you did better do well, get better well. I can't, what does this one do again? I always answer the other one. Okay, that got her in a great mood. I want to try real hard, but my body won't move. Yeah, she's like, literally like, pass out. Alright, fine, rest. Calm down. Ready for the test. Wit? No, okay, that was just energy. Wow, okay, never mind. That was a waste. Should have done the top one. I forgot what the other one did. I wanted to try it. Let's get some... Okay, Stamina's got people. Guts has got Kitasan. Let's do Guts. Because Kitasan needs to be leveled up too. Full power fashion. Search really hard for something that suits you. Be fashionable about you showing your restraint. Do that one. Okay, that was stamina. I like that. I'll take that. Free stamina's great. And that's a good set of people to level up right there. Nice. You need to amp yourself up even more. Nice, free guts. One face, no faces, one face, two faces. Okay, that's the director. Okay, we do need to not ignore the director either. Because she's what helps level us up. And she gives you stuff at the end. Ooh, wit again, huh? Yeah, because that's not going to get up there, so we might as well get some more wit, work on the Ogiri some more. And Kitasan. That was actually both of them. That was beautiful. That was both the cards we wanted to hear the most of. Alright, debut time. I'm just going to race and then go look at it. Not yet. I think she's gonna turn into a freaking cannon. All three of those power cards have acceleration, and the two speed got velocity for corners and straights. She probably is gonna turn into a cannon, but that's what I want. If that works, let me know, because that's kind of what we want from that's kind of what I'm looking for how I train my horses, is to how to create that railgun like cannon. So let me know how that experiment goes on Grass Wonder. I'll do one as well, but I don't have those cards for the power that you do, so I'd have to do a different setup for that. I won't have as many overpowered as big an overpowered setup as you've got a lot better going skill-wise than I do to kind of stack on top of it.
雨が本格化したら難しいレースになってしまいそうですね。
3番人気には2番人気を紹介しましょう。4番スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って
She is number
1
one.
番人気ウイニングチケット。
気合い十分いい顔してますね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いは8番、3番、6番期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ウイニングチケット、ペースが速い。
ちょっと前に出ましたね。
3番快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭は3番単身で飛ばしていきます。1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。さあ花に立つのは3番。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは8番、2馬身3馬身開いて6番外を回って7番、そしてその外を回ってウイニングチケット4番上がっていきます。先頭3番レースはよどみなく進んでいます。続いて8番3番手に6番、その後ろから7番 ウイニングチケット続いている内を回って4番すぐに続いて1番とどめをついて9番2コーナー回って向こう上面各馬娘一段となってスタンド状態の大混戦。
前に抜け出すのは容易じゃなさそうです。
先頭は依然3番2馬身リード続きました。8番1馬身離れてウイニングチケット6番並びかけてきたその後ろ7番少し後ろから4番その後から9番それを見るように1番差がなく2番3番先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか。
3番彼女の客室には合っていますね。
さあウイニングチケットここで先頭です。まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です。
この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。中山の直線は短いぞ。後ろの子たちは間に合うか。9番食らいついていくウイニングチケット強い強すぎる。完全に抜け出した100を通過。これはすごい。先頭は依然ウイニングチケットウイニングチケット足色は衰えない。ウイニングチケットこれは完璧な勝利です。他の追随をまるで許さなかったぞ。ウイニングチケット見事に完勝。レースデビューを制しました。2着には9番3着2番ブイブイイエーイ。
She took off. Well, results from the first G1 race, she struggled. Race she struggles to win. She took off. Okay, so yeah, that might be it then. Let's watch the debut concert for Winning Ticket since she won. Speaking of took off, Winning Ticket kind of destroyed them. I mean, I know it's the debut, but we've hardly done anything. And we're running a similar build for her, but slightly different. So, I imagine Winning Ticket's going to be absolutely annoying as well for this build, if this goes even half right. Especially just Professor Curvature alone with that skill is probably going to be, like, absolutely, like, just earth-shakingly scary. At least for a late build, anyway. You wouldn't really want to fully go for this if you were a frontrunner, because you want velocity as a frontrunner more. Acceleration is good if you're getting past, right? Like if you're having a problem where someone's trying to catch up with you with that acceleration, then yeah, in that case, to defend yourself, sure. But as far as normally, you want to have as much top speed as you can, so you can keep the lead basically the whole race. Which is what a frontrunner is supposed to try to do once they get up there. Pace chasers are like just a slightly less aggressive frontrunner. They're kind of the same way. They're still going to run mostly on velocity. But they'll probably need, but they're going to need at least a little acceleration. Just because they're right behind the frontrunners, so they need to at least catch the frontrunners to get in front of them. So. But late and in, all you need to build it like an import. You need to just corner acceleration and drifting around the wide edges and just getting in on the outside. Place top 5 in the whole class. Don't have curvature, but helps grass gets her max speed fast. Or acceleration, nice. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we need 84 fans. I'll set up a race here in a second. I'll schedule it for like the last turn. We only need 84. We schedule it for an easy one. Should be easy to achieve by then. Always, that bottom one's always the best answer because it's speed. It's just 10 speed.
いっぱいいっぱい成長してみせるから
Okay. First, let's check what race we're gonna do. Path of Fame for some skill points. Let's go all the way to like 9 turns. Whoop, not 10 turns. 9 turns in. A pre-OP 1000. You know, that seems okay. A pre-op, I guess. Pre-OP, I don't know. Pre-op is usually a pre-operation. That's like a hospital term. But... Alright, 9 turns in.
みなぎってるみなぎってるよ力が溢れて止まらない
Oh, there's no one there now. Where'd everybody go? Hey, everybody move to the speed button. That's what I want to see.
そう
Alright, Ogiri is now in the orange. Not only is that friendship territory, friendship training territory, but it's more likely for me to get,
どんなメニューでも
like, skills from her now. Like now!
分かった
I was about to say, I swear to gosh, if she fails a 7% chance. No, I need a different skill. I like how out of all the things she could have done right there, she just made the other skill she already gave me cheaper.
みなぎってるみなぎってる
So come on now. Alright.
了解
Alright, okay, again. Also, Kitasan's orange now. Alright, focus is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. That's not what I'm looking for. This might be a little RNG heavy. Take a rest. We don't need the friendship yet. Sleep deprived. Don't start with me. Alright, for that she's getting another rest because I'm not gonna deal with sleep deprived. No, There's no point. I get to press the training button one time before sleeping anyways. It's no difference. Deepen your knowledge, strengthen your strength.
やったートレーニングの時間だ
I'm gonna try this again. I'm getting a little heavy-handed in the speed though. Okay, that's groundwork. That's still good, but that's still not what I'm looking for.
いっぱいいっぱい成長してみせる
Oh, hey, well, there's the other one. Might as well do it now.
張り切っていこ
Oh, man. I already know. Well, you don't worry about that. There you go, yes. Beautiful. Wait for the moment to slip through. I'm gonna say fight through the crowd. I have not seen any of her events. I don't know. I don't know which one to do, so I'm gonna go with that one first. Alright, she needs rest again.
う頑張りたいのに
And then we got a race.
全然動かなく
Hold on, what's the I know you're not happy about this, but what's the percent chance of getting some more stats? I could just do that. But then I'd have to race anyway. No, it's not nowhere near July. Let's get wit to an F+. I don't want to ignore it. Just because I do think it affects how smart they are and where they need to be. I think it's the 4 paladins is the one I want. Yes, more speed. Alright, now we can do our race. There's a rainbow, but we don't have time for that. Almost went to a D+ before this race. Boop. Boop. I mean, acceleration helps grass reach her top speed faster. That's true, it does. I imagine that's why it's good for any late to do that, which is why we're going to focus it. Whatever little ones I have for this build, we're going to focus on those for this build to see what it does. At least with this lesser version. You're already kind of getting to see the icing on the cake of it. But I want to see what it can do with a lesser setup of it. And what it can do on just me finagling with it and not actually trying hard with it. This will tell me what I want it to be later, too.
美しい青空が広がる阪神レース場。ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
名勝負になる舞台は整いましたね。
3番人気はこの子です。
Breeze
10
Lane.
番この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子エイシンフラッシュ。さあ今日の
And
主
they-
役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。1番人気ウイニングチケット。
We are the
私
one
が
who
一番
goes
期
to
待
the
している馬
factory.
娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
レースイン完了。出走の準備が
But
整いま
not the
した。
glue factory, which I guess that kind of sucks, right? It's like the winning ticket, and then my brain goes to like right Willy Wonka chocolate factory, and then my brain goes, if it's a factory, the Uma quintessential offset to this would be the glue factory. So it's a winning ticket straight to the glue factory. That's terrible. Full winning ticket. Luckily she wins all the time, so she never has to deal with it. Maybe that's why she wins so much. She doesn't want to deal with her name getting her a ticket to the wrong place. She rushed. Freaking out over there, hearing me talk about the glue.
順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手は10番続きました。3番3番手12番5番手離れてウイニングチケット。5番手には11番外を回って7番差がなく2番さらにその内からは6番すぐに続いてエイシンフラッシュ。外から9番後方2番手に1番4番現在シンガリラ意気揚々と先頭を行きます。10番どうでしょうこの展開。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
I just hope she has enough gas to
こ
get
こ
the
からス
top
パー
three.
ト。一気
Oh,
にレー
we're
ス
a
が
little
動き
bit
ま
in
す。
trouble, even with just 84, because I don't think she'll even make enough
前を狙っているぞ。さあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか。
to do that, which would be very problematic. He's getting there, come on. Did she just teleport? Wait,
最初に立ち上がったのは10番
did y'all see that?
ウイニングチケット。強すぎる。完全に抜け出した。残り200。先頭はいてウイニングチケット。ウイニングチケット。
Oh, see, am I hallucinating? 10 ping, everyone in 10?
強いとしか言えない。
Did someone rewind and watch that? When it was doing the camera angle from the front of the racers.
2着は12番
And she was like in third place and then she just teleported the second?
バイバイ。
Huh? Was that lag? Was she that fast? Did it? Or does she have some sort of special thing that can happen? What? No, that can't. No, what in the world? Let's just make debut. That had to have been just lag. She went so fast that the game had to catch up to where she actually was. It was like, whoop. I have no idea. Let's improve your burst power. Maybe you were burst power. That was burst power? Speed's burst power? I thought it was gonna give me power. Weird. Weird. Okay, weird. Alright, we're at the hopeful. What's the chances of this thing? Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. Because we got D plus in speed. That almost went to a C. This almost made it to a D, or an E. That'd have been that. Or E. E F, yeah, E. Oh yeah, skills. Hold on. Let's see. Do we get our start? Do we go? We don't want the. Do I want Divine Emperor early, and then filter in the acceleration skills, or do I want to skip that for this playthrough? I think I'm going to for experimentation purposes. We're going to ignore Divine Might. We're going to get it eventually, but I'm ignoring it in favor of I'd rather find my first acceleration skill. It's. Find it. Wait, do I have it? That's after activating Mini. Oh no, do I might not have one right now. At least not for this race. Actually, I don't think I have one. Okay, since that's the case, since I don't have one at all, I'll go ahead and get Divine Might. And we'll store the skill points back up for only acceleration. That way she at least has that skill. What does her skill do? Hold on, I don't think I even read it. I read it like last stream, but I don't remember what I had read. Refuse to back down from a challenge. Increasing velocity on the final straight. Oh, she'll just do that sometimes. Okay. So that would Divine Might actually be pretty good together. To be fair, it sounds like. So okay. That'd actually be pretty powerful, it sounds like. So we might have a good stack going for winning ticket. Plus maybe future late builds now that I kind of know what I'm looking for. So. Alright, let's get it. Hey, no fourth dimensional technology to avoid the blue flag grid. I know, that's what I'm saying. Did you see that? Was I the only one who saw that? She looked like she ninja, like, Naruto, like, ninjutsu stepped her way to second place, like, I'm gonna butcher it. Baka, what is it? Baka, Baka, I can't say it anymore. It's Shadow Clone Jutsu, but the actual way you're supposed to say it. It's no jutsu, but it's Baka no, See, I haven't watched Naruto in years. It shows. It's been a long time. I don't really watch anime as much as I used to. I used to really watch it a lot. Bleach, Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Hellsing. That one's specific. I even have some, because my vampire side like kick when it comes to creatures of like mythology. Vampire Hunter D. I've watched that. Let's see. I've watched what is that? Gurren Lagann, Black Lagoon, Black Rock Shooter, RWBY. Can you see that how it is? In the past I constantly watched anime. But today I'm like, I find it fun to watch the animations now. But I find myself, like, because I write my own stories a lot now and kind of come to a certain point with my age, I'm like, it's fun to watch it, and I would love to create animations because I've done animations for my 3D models and stuff. But overall, I'm like, yeah, it's like, I'm gonna sound like an old man right now. The amount of my time is I'm watching seasons of Hell's Kitchen. Boy out on tables and turns. Bernardo, his dad, was the one who could teleport. Well, technically they all kinda can, and Naruto learns to do it later. They do it in different ways. This is kind of the ninja thing. But you are right. The Yellow Flash is the only one who can truly teleport. Man, I miss him. Naruto is great. Don't get me wrong, but Naruto is still better. Did I ever do I think I did a Ninja Storm stream one time on this channel. But I never got to show the heyday of when I was playing Ninja Storm as a game as well during that time. That was also when I watched a lot of, during my anime heyday. It was when I was first really living in North Carolina, up in a place called Mecklenburg. It was like a little trailer park I lived in. When I was living in there is when I watched all the anime. It was some people I knew. Later on, they're my friends now. Now today, I've mentioned before Julo in passing, and I've only talked to him recently once. I talk to him in text here every now and then. We keep missing each other when it comes to trying to play Rivals. We try to have a game of Rivals together, so we're trying to do that, but because our schedules, he has his work and I've got that he's doing now, and he has to travel a lot, so. And I have my new work that I'm doing, so at least to kind of give me something to get myself out of the house, to get me doing more. It's also reborn like I said before, I don't want to go too deep into this until we do a vlog, but my faith and stuff like that, I've been rebirthed into me now. I'm focusing on that, and that's kind of my IRL stuff that I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of my studies to catch up to things I was doing when I was really young. Obviously, stopped doing that for a very long time. So, and it showed. And this is, I'll give you a snippet of what the kind of focus of what we're going to talk about. Not belief or religion. I don't like to focus on that kind of stuff, because that kind of stuff, unless people want to talk about it, that stuff can be a little too icy in most cases. And I'm not that kind of streamer, and I don't like to create chaos in that kind of way. I like to keep the peace, because I feel like creating chaos in that kind of way is not good. So, but we'll be talking about like just me and what I'll be doing, and kind of the things why I kind of came back to certain things so fast once I restarted back on that path. I'll give you a little snippet. I'll say one thing that when it comes to, we've talked about this a billion times, which is why I'm only going to give a snippet. I realized that, oh, let me do the concert, and I'll talk about this in the background. I realized in the background, as reference to the Red Queen herself from the past, part of my mistake and me kind of running away during that time of my life, which caused the issue that kind of ruined that part of my life, sadly, that I could have had, was partially created not only, yes, of course, my past trauma from when I was a kid, but at the same time, it was created because I was running away. It was the beginning of me running. Basically me just running not only from sadly the Red Queen, not directly. If my heart had truly been in control of my brain at that time, that wouldn't have happened. But it wasn't. My brain was in control. And my mind started creating all kinds of things. So, and that has to do with some other things I ran away from my faith and my belief too. Kind of around that same time. And I never realized that. So I got it back. So that's also why when we do this vlog, we're gonna talk about like we're finally at the vlog, we can finally talk where I can finally talk about the full plan and rebirth and what I've got in store, not only for this channel, because this channel's not going anywhere. Unless something happened where I just couldn't do it at the moment, that'd be the only reason. And if that happened, it would come back as soon as I get the chance. So, the channel's never going anywhere. I want that to always be clear. It may be less streams at some point when I have to do more college, or depending on how deep my studies get through my Bible studies, and also some theology I want to also start studying as well. Depending on that, since I know I'm going to at least be here in North Carolina for another year, till I can get back on my journey. At least for another year. Sadly, I might try, like, if the fates will it, and the Lord willing, maybe I'll get to travel, maybe do something in between that, but I highly doubt it. If everything works out, it should be no more than a year. A year's not really that long. A year can go by pretty fast, especially if we're just doing stuff in between. So, this year's gone by pretty fast. It's already Halloween. You kind of said it to me yesterday. I was like, wow, this year's almost over. Already. It's already been my birthday and everything. I'm like, wow. Strength. Or I should say save strength, because we need energy. So we won that race, by the way, which was great. She's doing really well. And we haven't even given her an acceleration skill yet. At all. Not once. Ooh, oh no! faith be willing.
よし
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. That's not the skill I needed. Oh well. At least we got a blue, I guess. Alright, rest. She had a bad mood. That's it. Alright. Good pull, but wrong skill again. Oh! Oh. But that. Never mind. That's the first piece of the puzzle. Now we just store up skill points. Now I just need the other one. Oh man, that was great. Now, where is she? She's maxed out. There's no point in forcing that. But we do need to level up the director. Hold on. No, we need this first. Only reason is that speed card needs to get closer to an orange before we get to July. So it helps Kitasan give me more speed. And I wanted stamina to be an E. Maybe have to do guts. Depends on what. Oh, oh, that maxes out. Yeah, no, we're doing that. Boom. That early? Yes, because then I can rest up and get ready for summer as well. And that maxes out Kitasan as well. Why don't you show them how you train? Think of it as a chance to work on your weaknesses. That's what that does. Ooh, guts. I needed that. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, wow. Oh, this is a G2? Oh, she should have no problem. I thought this was G1. Never mind. We're we're overshooting. You see how I mean certain cards vibe with certain Umas though? Like Farseer is right about that, and also it's the skills on those cards too, to be fair. But you see how fast she's triggering up? What is this? The third race? In the career? It's the third race. Hold on, how many more are there? So that's in progress, we don't count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then, wow. She might be a first try and done. I'm gonna say that now. Depends on the roulette wheel of RNG. It can still ruin this entirely depending on what we roll. But as far as skills and where we're at now stat-wise, that we're getting, that's no problem. It's just what will the wheel of Uma Fates draw today. Also, did you see the new Gundam manga? I have not. What was it? I know. Wait, hold on. Is it the one that's based in the Gundam Wing universe? That's post Gundam Wing Endless Waltz? Because there is something about that I would love that we're also going to talk about that Gundam did, but everyone wants them to use that new engine that they used for the animation for a remake of the original Gundam Wing. That would also, that like Zone of the Enders, that would, I mean, we couldn't do that on stream like Zone of the Enders, but that's a childhood, like, it's a minor dream, it's not a major dream. It's not like if it don't happen, it matters like that much. At the end of the day, it's not like it's gonna be, oh my gosh, no, I can't go on, you know. It's not that. But it is one of those things when it comes to things I just enjoyed when I was young. The things that made me who I was and I grew up on. If Gundam Wing ever got that new animation style that they used for the trailer, and a remake or a remaster, but using that for that series, man, you couldn't see me get out to the store and buy that thing fast enough. I'd be running like an Uman on the street in my wheelchair. They just showed off the strongest Gundam that surpasses even Barbados. No, the one with nanotechnology. Oh, I've seen that. I don't know much about it, but I've seen it. That's cool. I'll check that one out. Also, it can take out Kaiju. I was wondering when that was gonna happen. So you know what that means? Gundam has reached what's it called? Evangelion level now. If you've ever seen that anime, that's kind of that kind of principle, but on an extreme level. It also goes way further and deeper than that. That show I really underestimated early when I first started watching it, and actually came back and watched it again later on, because I didn't realize it was like Xenosaga. It actually has a very, technically, somewhat biblical based kind of actual backstory if you look at what the characters and who they might be representing and what the robots technically represent as everything happens. So, you know, I actually really do love that anime. It was very good. I don't want to spoil it too much because it's one of the best ones out there for like giant robots and like a really deep story. Kind of OP. It can solo an entire army of them, even Kaiju Gundams. Kaiju Gundams, that makes me... See, that part I knew they were going to be weird on that side. That just makes me laugh. That's some Erde Kaiser level of Japan on that one. I'm going to throw robot references out all day. I've got a deep vault of them. Oh, man. From Jehuti, from Zone of the Enders to Johnny 5. That vault is deep of how many machines sit in that vault. Anyways, my brain. I'm getting distracted. Let's race.
注目の一番人気17番ウイニングチケット。
人気と実力を兼ね備えた私。
What's interesting is 5 is actually the most realistic thing I could build early. And it's crossed my mind. Because I was like, what could I use as a prototype that would be simple to start off with, but effective and can still work somehow, even if it's not, you know, perfect yet. And I went, wait a minute. I grew up with someone who is like that. And I'm like, Now granted, by the time I get into the field, thanks to Boston Dynamics, I'll probably have a lot better stuff to work with than tracks and treads. But still. Granted, it was made with alien technology. I heard there's like a crazy, like it's full Erde Kaiser levels of Japan in that Gundam. Like that's the first Gundam that's more closer to like, if you've ever seen what Erde Kaiser or Gurren Lagann. That's another good example. That's more like a Gundam who's gone to like Gurren Lagann kind of levels of what's happening. What? Does Gundam's from aliens? What? Aliens made the Gundam? And you're like, it's like, but when you look at it from that kind of like Gurren Lagann kind of, I'll throw out a very cult classic. If you know what this is, good for you. And it's like that's like levels of like you have to enjoy the level of Japan insanity type animes like Fooly Cooly. If you like animes like that, then you will love like Gurren Lagann, things like that as well, because they're different types of stories. Like that like Gurren Lagann's more about robots, Fooly Cooly is about a space pirate hiding out inside of a young kid who's being chased by another red-headed space pirate. Don't judge too much on that sentence, by the way, when it comes to the irony in that show. And it's like, whereas Gurren Lagann's about like I forget like the whole story of Gurren Lagann. That thing is a deep well of insanity. She won again. Wow, she didn't win her first single race in his career. This might be a first in a while. I don't want to jinx this. I'm not gonna say she is. But yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's more on like the sides of. They went to the top of the roof. They're like, all right, there's aliens in here. The aliens have made Gundams. There's Kaiju Gundams. It's like they went full Japan on that one. Because that does seem to be Japan's like more favorited style when they go hardcore on something like that. They do tend to do it like that. So. That's a G2. That's just gonna be a debut. We're just gonna keep moving. Keep moving and grooving. She is absolutely killing it. Next is a G1, Satsuki Sho. Oh, whoa, but we only have one turn. Okay, so that's the offset. But we did almost make C's already, so stamina could be a little better, but the problem is I have no energy. We can't train. That sucks. Oh well. I guess we have to see. She might not win this one. This might be... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna shut up for a second, because this might change that. Hold on. Inspiration! Woo, woo, 3-star speed. 3-star speed. Yeah, I see a C there. Yeah. That might have just won her that race. Wow. Wow. I think I have no words for that. Luckily just happened. What is this? Okay, yeah, that's what I expected. Triangle, triangle, triangle. However, thanks to that inspiration, these are, yeah. That might be enough, but it is a 2000. It's not that long, so could be. Let me see something. I don't think we can afford curvature yet. I doubt it. Yeah, 342. I didn't think so. We could get ADAP just to make it cheaper, but I like to buy it all at once. Still no acceleration besides on a mile. Or when you activate multiple skills, which we don't have enough to do yet. Okay. Just gotta hope. I guarantee you she's gonna get top 5. Now whether she wins, we'll see in a minute. She has a good chance now because of the speed upgrade. Yeah, see, number 3 favorite. She's not the best, but the fact that she's top 3 means she's a good contender for a winner. Do wish we had that acceleration skill already unlocked though. Would have been nice already to have been trucking on it now, because that would make up for the issue we're having right now. And I think she would win this with it, guaranteed. But without it, we'll see. We'll have to hope Divine Might is enough on its own, and we don't have enough to get Temperature. Plus her skill, of course. Hope it don't get any bigger than Yamato taking a full planet killer in SBY. I'm tanking a full planet killer. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm close. Well, yeah, I mean, that's where it'll naturally go with that kind of overpowered. I mean, that's what Erde Kaiser represents in Japan. Erde Kaiser is one of the strongest mechs in Japanese history. That thing can blow up a universe. Keep that in mind, I am not joking with you. You want to talk about broken? you in the world when you bring the Kaiser. Oh, excuse me, existence. Especially if you go full drink. So, to be fair, surviving a planet killer, that's pretty normal for top tier over the top Japanese robots in anime. It would be pretty cool though. I'll have to definitely check it out. It definitely sounds interesting. I would love to see Gundam's take on this, because I've always only ever seen Gurren Lagann and things like that. But it'd be interesting to see a Gundam take on it. She's in a weird spot in the back right now.
16番第4
Oh, oh, don't get.
勝負ど
Come
こ
on,
ろ
come on,
最後
come
の
on.
直線へとかけていき
She
ま
has
す
the best power. Don't get pulled. No, come on. Find a hole. Find a hole. She did. She did. She did. She did. Oh, but there's a lot in front of her, though. Oh, no. I don't think she's going to do it. We actually might have to retry this. She got death boxed bad. This is West Meets acceleration. Oh, that was nope. That won't count. That definitely wasn't top 5. She got death boxed bad. Same with Girl Lagan. If we could take 2 universes being fused together and thrown at him. 9th. Wow. No, retry. That was pure luck. That's.
注目の3番
She's
人気
got.
ウィニングチケット
3番人
She got hella screwed. Her positioning was just so bad that entire race, man. This is why I want a navigation skill as well. Because not only will we have a cannon of speed, but they'll know where to aim the cannon. So we'll have some accuracy too. So we also need a navigation skill. I'm starting to see that maybe it's just late and I've just gotten lucky up until now. That we've just somehow dodged the death box a bunch of times in my original builds of a lot of my late horses early in my
最も速い
streams.
馬娘が勝つという皐月賞成長を見せつけるのは
Good
誰だ
man starting to
1 番
show.
人気の紹介です成田大使2番人気を紹介
It's
し
like,
ましょう
okay.
今早秀ここま
I
で
see
の
you.
ジュニア
So
王
I
座
will
ウィニング
fix
チケ
it.
ット現在3番人気注目株の馬娘だ若き王者が実力を証明するか
Alright.
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました
Oh, it's funny. Where was her teleport then? She could have just teleported through them. Why
各
didn't she
馬
do
娘
that?
綺麗なスタートを切りました
みんな集中してましたね好レースが期待できそうです
Unless she's got like a 1 in a million chance to like ninja teleports
ここから
forward.
どう出るセイユンスカイ快調に飛ばしていきます
Oh, no.
先頭はセイユンスカイ
Yeah, she's in a little bit better. She's ahead of her pack in the late now.
1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます
Also, I was talking. I wonder if she rushed. I didn't kind of pay attention the whole race. Because she did feel like she kind of gassed out a little bit, too. Which the stamina isn't the best. It is a triangle. But if we bought a blue skill right now, we would never be able to get this build going at all. So we have to play this into RNG and hope that she can get at least 5th.
そして内目を突き出しては6番向正面に入って先頭は4番順位を振り返っていきます現在1番手は4番一馬審査セイウンスカイ3番手に2番少し後ろから岩早秀外11番
She's not in a good spot for the second pack, though. They're running like 3 wide.
内を回って14番さらにはアグネスタキオ
She's gonna get
内から
stuck
6番
behind
さら
again.
に
She
ウィ
don't
ニング
go.
チケットキングヘイロー並んでくる内をついて12番そしてその内から行ったのはゴールドシップその外並んで5番成田大使ここにいます第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう
ここからスパート一気にレースが動きます
She's got a little bit of an opening, but looks like there's someone in front of her. Okay, she found a way through. She's on the deep inside, deep inside. Alright, she's going through the middle. She's up top. Okay, I think she can get this. She's got to catch Haihide, though. Ooh, she did it. Oh, wow. And she... Well, I guess that makes sense. She wants to make sure she wins. She got it. Nice. See, I knew she had a good chance at that. I knew she got boned on that first try. She got death box. We'll probably end around... We probably got 30 minutes left before we end. I want to end around 8 tonight so I don't have a second to chill and do some other things before I go to bed tonight. And then tomorrow... Let me check my calendar after we go next. Wait, Sasuke show. Ooh, this is winning. This is winning soul. She's got to at least get her concert for winning. Like, how pissed was Anti-Spiral to take 2 entire universe and turn it into a code? And he was like, just die already. That's basically what it. That's the equivalent of. I just can't say it on stream, but It's the equivalent if you've ever seen Freddy versus Jason. Remember when Freddy got real mad at Jason before he pulled him into the nightmare realm to try to find out what his nightmare is? But in like the real life, Jason was like an invincible zombie tank, and he was like, "Why won't you die?" That's what that's like. That's what it was like for Andrew Spiral. When you shoot or try to kill something with the power of 2 whole universes, you mad. You've reached a level of you mad, bro, to the point of you trying so hard you're literally crack 2 universes just to destroy what you dislike in front of you. Okay. Sure. That was like the level of anger that, another good example, the level of anger Cell felt when, even though Gohan did mess around too much and too long. It cost him. But, that being said, it was like Cell's anger when he started realizing Gohan's just better. He's just stronger than you now. That transformation made him triple your strength. You ain't gonna even come close to this dude, man. It's like, and he's a kid. Or, well, young adolescent kid. It was like getting into his, like, low, mid-teens before he would become the Gohan who gets yelled at by Chi-Chi all day. And loses all his power. Anyway. But yeah, same difference there too. Bet he was even more angry when Gurren absorbed that attack and he just got stronger. I think I had to laugh when that happened. I think when I saw that happen the first time, I think I broke out in laughter because my brain just kind of immediately realized, dude just trolled you and said, bruh, you broke 2 universes, I'm just gonna absorb them, make myself stronger than you again, and then now I'm worth 2 more universes. And you can imagine, to the guy who dislikes this thing that's beating him up and winning the day, he ain't gonna be happy either, even further. See, Gurren did basically what Gohan should have done to Cell before he got too cocky. Just troll him and end the fight. Just boom, 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 blast, done. No, that. Okay. It's like... The girl was like, well, I'm just gonna... But just like I said, it's great stuff, man. Those, like I said, those over-the-top ones are insane. I do love those, though. It's like I said, I love this. It's really cool. It's a different type of story, but it's... I'd more call it a drama kind of action story than anything, because it's like it's almost a... You know what's weird? I actually would almost put it into the acquaintance of it's almost a drama, like between the space pirate and the person who's chasing him. It's almost like a romance kind of drama thing, situation, kind of a weird little quirky anime. So, but it's really cool. But it's like, it's kind of like that too. Just less giant robots. There is a robot in it. He's not as big as Gurren, but he definitely is part of the plot and is closer to being the, I don't want to spoil it, the main character than the main character is. I don't want to spoil it though. The main character has part of the puzzle, but he isn't the whole thing. Because I do recommend, if you've never seen that and you do like kind of more out there animes or crazier animes that like have those over the top animations that just enter insane, in fights that are just like, bro, what? How did that even make sense? Or some of the transformations, or the way technically he's summoned in that fight. The way the powers get summoned from the main character. For instance, that's the craziest animation I've ever seen. As far as like, that's definitely different with how you would transform into what you need to be. Oh yeah, Gurren Lagann's also on my list of must watch for anyone who loves animes, especially giant robot animes. You have to watch Gurren Lagann, just because it's the apex top of the most highest power of, I mean, once again, besides Erde Kaiser itself, which is another reference to another one. That was more gaming than anime, but it does have an anime. That you'd ever get. So, Gurren Lagann is definitely at the top tier. Alright, let me see. So we've got full energy this April. I'm trying to think what news to be brought up. Power is decent, right? Wow, I can't ignore that anyways. Wow. That's too many faces at once. Plus the director was in there, so... And we needed stamina. I want to win. What's this gonna give us? Just good. Wow! That whole cutscene for just guts? Or did we get a bad roll? What? Director. We want director. Speed is good, but I can't just be clicking that button willy-nilly. We need the director to start being improved. A plushie. Better. Okay. That's really good. That's why I focused on stamina, because it was a little bit behind. Okay. But after this, we have to focus back in a little bit on the main stats. I want to get stamina up a little bit more, but then we're going to go back the other way. Excuse me. We need to get our yellow skills too. We're just going to go with it. Just go. She has a good chance at winning this. Stamina was a circle, and for the Japanese derby, that's really reasonable. Sadly, she's number 4 favorite, but that doesn't mean she can't win. That could be worse. Top 3 is better, but I'd take at least 4th. That's at least right behind 3rd. It's not too far from the top 3. So.
全てのウマ娘が目指す頂点、日本ダービー。歴史に定石を残すのは誰だ。このレース最も人気を集めているのは琵琶早秀、1番人気です。続く2番人気は成田大臣。注目のここまで無敗皐月賞ウマ娘ウイニングチケット、1枠1番での出走。2冠目をかけてダービーに挑みます。各ウマ娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタート。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いはミホノブルボン、10番アイネス空人、期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気琵琶早秀、ミホノブルボン、快調に飛ばして行きます。さあ花に立ったのはミホノブルボン。このままリードすることができるか。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう長丁場のこのレースですが、ミホノブルボン早くも先頭に躍り出た。ウイニングチケット上がっていきます。 ます。
冷静さを取り戻せるといいのですが。
先頭は10番単身で飛ばして行きます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはアイネス封じミホノブルボン、内から行く2馬審査ライスシャワー、そして外目をつきましてはビワハヤヒデ、成田大使。落ち着かない様子。先頭から後方まで間延びした展開です。
各自自分のペースを保っているようですね。
順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手は10番、そしてここで先頭はアイネス封じ、第1コーナーを抜け向こう上面に入った。さらに10番少し離れてミホノブルボン、それを見るようにアイネス封じ、その後ろにシンボリルドルフ、1馬身離れてライスシャワー、1馬審査ビワハヤヒデ、外を回って8番内の方から16番、その後3、4馬身開いてウイニングチケット12番続いている成田大使、並んできた内でゴールドシップ、少し後ろから18番11番追走、内をついて4番残り 1000m の通過、そしてその後方には5番意気揚々と先頭を行きます10番
Grew up underground, forced to fight giant robots on the surface. Seen his bro and mentor killed before his eyes, smashed out hard and justifying the whole war, yeah. I mean, I know what they say. That's why I'm kind of more confident and trying to have more confidence in real, as far as real life is concerned, in my stuff as well. You know what they say. Sometimes being tempered by that fire is better than having it too easy. We're not catching Rudolph. We were way too in the back for too long. She got boxed in again. She's having really bad luck with the box. I think the one thing that's we're getting boned on RNG-wise right now, are we gonna have to retry again? And was that even fifth? Bruh. We're getting, but the thing that the RNG is boning us on this career with is skills. We're not getting the skill we're looking for at all. I'm gonna have to retry again. Dang it. We're using all hers early. This is the earliest I've ever had to use these.
ライバルたちは
Yeah, the clanker got in the way. I saw that. Bloody burden.
すべてのウマ娘が目指す頂点、日本ダービー。歴史に定石を残すのは誰だ。1番人気はもちろんこの子ビワハヤヒデ、この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子成田大臣、注目のここまで無敗皐月賞ウマ娘、ウイニングチケット7枠13番での出走、2冠目をかけてダービーに挑みます。ゲートイン完了、出走の準備が整いました。今スタートが切られました。各ウマ娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
日本のブルボンとアイレス・フージン、この2人が競り合っていると期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気岩早日で日本のブルボン快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていくウマ娘たち。長丁場のこのレースですが、日本のブルボン早くも先頭に躍り出た。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはアイレス・フージン、それを見るように7番2馬身3馬身開いてシンボリルドルフ、1馬身差ライスシャワー、さらには岩早日で少し離れて2番、あとは9番4馬身離れて3番1馬身離れてウイニングチケット、さらに外18番、そのうち並んで10番、その外並んでゴールドシップ、少し後ろから6番後ろ5番、すぐに続いて16番後方2番手に8番、そして最高峰成田大使、向こう上面に入って先頭から新海までおよそ14馬身、順位を振り返っていきます。先頭日本のブルボンレースはよどみなく進んでいます。続いて7番3番手アイレス・フージ、シンボリルドルフ、続いているそのレス岩早日で、そしてその内を回ってライスシャワー2番で並びかけてきた。後から9番、そしてそのうち3番、その後からウイニングチケット外6番、
We are a couple links behind her, but we're not right
内
behind.
から5番、残り1000メートルを通過。さらに
Alright, make her break though, but she is in our lane, which is not comforting. She's actually winning right now. What? She's in front of Rudolph?
ミホノブルボン、彼女の客室には合ってい
She's
ます
blocking
ね。
Rudolph. Oh, not anymore. Rudolph just ate her up. Oh, but she's gonna be in front of me. Dodge it, winning ticket, dodge it. No!
残り200。
She can get at least least fifth, we can at least move
岩
on.
林で食い下がる先頭はわずかにシンボリルドルフ。シンボリルドルフ。
I don't know how many horses were in front of me. I couldn't count
見
fast
事
fast.
勝利したのはシンボリルドルフ。ついに
It looked like maybe I might have made just fifth or
3
sixth.
着に入ったのは成田大臣。
Thought I saw an extra horse. Last try. Oh man, we might not be getting this one tonight. Maybe, well, so much for the one and done. But I did say earlier, there is still a chance RNG with this game can just go, nah. It's been doing it more lately. I think they made the AI more aggressive. I think they patched something where the AI is a little bit more boxy now and kind of traps you if you don't have the right power build to get out. Or if you don't have the right setup, right? Yeah, sucks.
すべての馬娘が目指す頂点、日本ダービー。歴史に定石を残すのは誰だ。さあ、1番人気の紹介です。琵琶早秀、実力は負けていません。2番人気、成田大志、注目のここまで無敗。皐月賞馬娘ウィニングチケット、4、6、7番での出走。2冠目をかけてダービーに挑みます。ゲートイン完了。
All she saw were boxes. Oh my goodness, and a late start now. This might be fake. Well, I mean, it is getting late. We wouldn't have too much more time for her campaign anyway, so this might be the end for her first campaign. She did pretty good, but I think that if RNG hadn't boned her, this would have been the first time. The first try. At least we have the example of the cards that I need to try to build it. For the moment, until I get better ones. And I get that O'Geary one as well.
それを見るように9番内からジンボリルドルフ、
そ
その後3、4馬身開いて14番2馬身3馬身開いて13番ゴールドシップ続いている差がなく11番少し離れて17番内から成田大使、その外並んで15番内を回って4番向こう上面に入って先頭はアイネス封じ会長に飛ばして行きます。順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手はアイネス封じ、そしてここで先頭はミホノブルーノ、内には16番4番手にジンボリルドルフ、ライトシャワー5番手、そしてその外を回って5番、その内並んで琵琶早秀、外から9番、そしてその内を回って14番、後から13番、さらに11番、そしてその外から行ったのは17番、内でゴールドシップ、残り 1000m を通過、外で15番成田大使、並んでくる内の方から4番、後方2番手に18番、そして最後方ウイニングチケットミホノブルボン、先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
ビホノブルボン、彼女の客室には合っていますね。
大欅を越え4コーナーへアイネス封じ、ここで抜け出した。さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか、まだ差が。ここから先頭を捉えるとは出てくるのか。最終コーナーを曲がって最初に立ち上がったのはアイネス封じ。アイネス封じ、早い
Doing pretty well. Even then she got boxed in and had to go around someone. Yeah. She's fighting hard. She's trying to get up there now. I see him, the guy like, no! Look at her. She's running so hard. She's like, no, you can't do it. It's too late. It's the last try. Yeah, no, that wasn't it. That wasn't fifth. It wasn't even, it was probably seventh or sixth. Keep in mind she didn't have an acceleration skill or curvature, but did this good. That's what I'm saying. If RNG hadn't boned her right here, 3 times in a row, it seems. It's happened. See, I'm getting good at seeing where they are on the track. Oof. Well, that was the last retry, right? Yep. Sad. Sad faces. But yeah, you're right though. Even without the skill, which I can't give her an acceleration skill, I don't have one now. The only one I can give is this one. You know what? I'll make her a decent mile if I need her on them. Wait, actually, hold on. Cancel. Yes. Her mile's an F. No, that wouldn't do me no good. Darn. Yeah, she didn't make it far enough to spend anything worth, so I'll just grab this. It's like a lesser version of that. So, And just because she decided to have a bunch of late starts, she gets that now. Just because that's not the final version anyways. It's a utility version, I would call it, I guess. Let's go. Oh, Satsuki Spirit. We'll go with that. Yeah, didn't make much fans on that one. Go to the archive. Excuse me. Winning ticket 23 out of 90. She has a lot. 92. She has an absolute lot. Oh, I unlocked the 2 out of 2 for this because I was using your card. Because I only have the regular version. Which, how good is this thing? Probably not even that good because it's the regular version, huh? I can't see it in here. I have to go to the other section. Bond level 1. Ticket. Never hold back your feelings. This girl wears her heart on her sleeve. Hey, my dream's always been to become a derby champion. Oh right, my name. I'm Winning Ticket. Keep your eyes on me. She just runs away. Height 157, no change. These are pretty normal. We'll have to see what happens here. Alright. What else we got? That's obtained 50 different trophies. Oh yeah. One more trophy and I'm gonna get that one. And these are hard because we're gonna have to upgrade quite a lot to get these. We have to basically like have way more wins. And the only way to get these is we're gonna need such a good start. We just do random races. Because we don't have to train. In between certain places. But those aren't the ones I'm looking to. I'm looking to do the team trial ones, which will give me a lot more. Let's see. Something tells me CA is going to delay the next DLC again, but I can't prove it. I mean, with how long it's taking to come out, it is worrisome. Bit worrisome! Darius better hope. I do feel like they're gonna do that though. It's alright, I mean, I'm kinda hoping like for ATS on console to drop this month so we can kinda show the console difference of it and that side of things. Now we'll have to play with the PlayStation, the regular PlayStation controller in the beginning of that one. Now I might end up bringing my access control into that so I can create a manual shifting setup for PlayStation. In the beginning we'll do automatic just to show off the game. But if I have to, I will do a dual pairing. We will create the greatest trucking, manual shifting. I could do the manual, actually to be fair, I could do the manual shifting on the regular PS5 control. It's just easier to do it on the access control because the buttons are more like flat kind of buttons, so they're more like pedals, kind of. So works out. But well, bye Ardnot. And here to remind you again, the sale for Supreme Commander ends tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting it tonight because I'm about to get off here, and this is also why I want to get off here early this time to redo all my subscriptions to my new card, to my new credit card, or not credit card, my new bank card that I got from the other one expiring. So, I gotta do a few things after I get off here, but I'll make that one of them. Make sure I get it before the sale ends so I can get it for cheap. And also have that game back in my collection. So thank you for reminding me, Farseer. But big shout out to everyone who joined tonight. Farseer, also the Aeon also the Aeon Illuminati has the right to own the orbital frame looking experimental. Is that in that new Gundam? That sounds very intriguing. And when I hear the word orbital frame, my brain goes, Just looks completely whatever I heard just said the word. But anyways, you'll have to tell me more about that in tomorrow's stream. If everything goes right, we'll be doing some sort of co-op stream with James tomorrow. So big shout out to the Mad Lad as well. Yeah, Illuminati from Super. Oh, you're right. They do. I kind of forgot about that. You know, how long it's been since I played Supreme Commander that I actually. Wow, that's true. See, coincidence, man. But I don't believe in coincidence. So it just follows me. Orbital frames. Anyway. Peace and love. Champ King said, GG, y'all. The people with the space magic. I remember who they are now. It took my brain a minute to remember who you were talking about, and then I went, oh yeah, the magic space faction people. It's been a while since I played it. We will probably do an episode on those games, at least a little bit, going forward here down the line. Just to show them off for fun. We won't do a full series, but we'll do it for fun. But you have a good one, Farseer, and you too, Tam King. Thank you for everyone joining in. Big shout out to Solid as well for joining in chat tonight. And I hope everyone has a good one for joining in. And and big shout out to Wizard as well. Shout out to the Wizard for joining in as well tonight as well. Big shout out to his channel as well, show him some love. And to the Mad Lad who will be joining us tomorrow. For I'm not sure what yet. That's why I can't give a time either, because I have no idea. But we'll figure it out. And if it don't happen, you'll probably just see Metal Gear Solid. And then Unicorn Overlord will be Tuesday. Tuesday, yeah. Can't speak. But yeah. But peace and love, everyone. Thank you so much. And until next time, see y'all in the next one. And until next time, I will see you all in the next one. And then until next time, everyone. Bye!